Hopefully my internet won't take a brick like it did last time either. It says it's dropping frames again, but we're not even playing anything, so I don't know how it's dropping frames. If my stream disconnects, I'll change the connection. I don't know why this is suddenly a new issue. I haven't changed any settings or anything, and we're not even running a game right now, so I don't know why it would be dropping frames, but I haven't changed the settings or anything, so there's no reason for anything to be different. Let me see if this thing is on in the background, because sometimes that's the thing. Nope, it's not on. Let me turn it off entirely, maybe that'll help. Okay. Anyways, hello, welcome back. So yeah, as I said last stream, we would, quote, finish up the tier list today. Now, it won't be the end of the tier list, because we're only going up to where I've seen in the show. I haven't been able to read the manga yet, so I'm not going to be doing Stone Ocean, Steel Ball Run, or Jojo yet. I haven't gotten to Stone Ocean in the anime, and I haven't read the books yet, so I don't want to spoil myself just by looking at the Wikipedia. I already know a few of the stands for the future parts, but I don't want to totally spoil myself. I have some different music on in the background today. It's very loud for some reason, like even outside of OBS. So I have it turned all the way down on OBS. It still like seems really loud. Like the bars are going over the slider that I have it set to. I don't know why it's reading as so loud. You guys let me know if you can hear it at all, or if it's super loud, or if you can't hear me over it. I have my headphones on, so obviously I'm hearing something different than what you are hearing. Hey April, welcome. Yeah, I'm sure you're feel free to lurk. So we're gonna start off with catching up our stand smash or pass list. If you are just watching this part, we did Stardust Crusaders and Diamond is Unbreakable in the previous two streams. I've been breaking it up as to not drown everybody who doesn't watch Jojo in Jojo. While slowly shoving Jojo down everyone's throat. Both figuratively and literally. This is like a really weird remix of the torture dance. Have y'all, I know I talked about this in the previous stream, but have y'all heard Mori Calliope's rap that she wrote that goes over the torture dance song? That shit was so fucking cool. If I thought I could play it on stream without it being an issue, I would play it. I don't know, I don't know if that's allowed or not. I don't really know what's allowed anymore on terms of service without, like, copyright infringement. But if you think the torture dance song is cool, and you like part 5 of Jojo, you should go listen to Mori Calliope's. It's an original rap she wrote, and it is fucking great. It's fucking great. So hopefully this music isn't too wonky. I have it set very quietly. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So we are up to part 5, which is Golden Wind, and I'm not done with Golden Wind yet. I am currently I'm close to the end, but I'm not there yet. I'm a couple episodes from the end. I am on episode 2 of the Green Day introduction, so I've only seen Oasis, but I haven't watched him in action. I am not familiar with Rolling Stones, and I just got the information on the unnamed natural resource worker stand. We also, I don't think, ever see sorbet or gelato stands, so I don't think those will be in the tier list. Pardon me, I still have my cough. This is the tier list as we have it so far. We have 3 categories. We have Somashu, we have Pass, and we have Go 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 for menacing. I definitely know there's gonna be some easy picks and tosses in this part. So as we talked about last stream, JoJo stands get more and more specific and grotesque and complicated as these parts go on. So like part 3, kind of generic, like superhero, supervillain kind of powers for the most part. You know, nothing too crazy for the most part. And then you kind of get into part 4, and it's like, okay, you're getting a little more individualized. Part 5 is where shit starts to go very stylized when it comes to stand powers, which is really cool, both for the good guys and the bad guys. Part 5 takes place in Italy. I believe it's the late 80s. I haven't looked up the exact dates. I don't remember if they say it at the very beginning. But yeah, part 5 takes place in Italy, I believe in either the... Well, no, I guess it's got to be the beginning of the 2000s, doesn't it? Because it takes place after part 4. And part 4, I believe, takes place in the 90s, doesn't it? So, okay, so it must be in the early 2000s, because I think it takes place immediately afterwards, or shortly afterwards, because Koichi is there and Jotaro is in the beginning. So yeah, okay, so it takes place chronologically after part 4. Sorry, I am not a historian of Jojo, since I have not even gotten through the current anime yet. So yeah, so we'll jump to the stands. As always, we'll take a look at both their anime and manga versions, and if there's a live action version, which I think for any of these there won't be, because I think they only did part 4 so far in live action. And we're going to go in order of how the wiki has them. So we don't have a ton in the Smash category so far. We have a lot of good guys, couple of bad guys. Maybe some questionable choices depending on your tastes. Again, I stand by I don't like anything tentacle related, which is why a lot of popular stands are not in my Smash category. And then we have our few menacing, which are things that I'm like, so we'll go ahead. So we're going to start with, obviously, Golden Experience. Golden Experience is, of course, Jojo, Giorno Giovanna's stand. Another humanoid stand. This is its first form, as we know it through most of the show. This is the anime version. I'll pop it open here in the middle so we can see it a little bit clearer. So yes, Golden Experience, ladybug motif, wings, gold, obviously. Humanoid, kind of robotic looking. Lots of sexual poses with its stand user. I don't know. So its power is to create life, or to transform life out of inanimate material. It's used in lots of different ways. He uses it to generate body parts for people who are injured and to heal wounds. It's not quite a healing stand because of, obviously, like, it's not healing the body part, it's like replacing it. So, like, when he hurts somebody in pain, they're still in pain, but he can, like, fill a gap in, like, a bullet wound or something. He turns, like, the first time we see Golden Experience, aside from the fight with Bucciarati, is Giorno uses it to turn his tooth into a jellyfish so that he can drink a cup of piss that Abakio has poured for him. But it does all kinds of things. It's got lots of abilities. In terms of smash ability, I think easy smash, you know? I mean, kind of got like this butt flap going on. So, in the Japanese version of the show, in the original, Giorno is voiced by the same voice actor who voices my least favorite Genshin character, which is Diluc. Diluc is voiced by Kensho Ono, and that's the only downfall, and nothing against Kensho Ono, but it's just my hatred of Diluc. But we all know that's also why I joke about him and Kaya being brothers, is because they're voiced by 2 JoJo characters from Part 4 that are affiliated directly. Giorno is an interesting case because he's technically a Joestar, technically son of Dio, but because Dio's just the head of the body, I mean, he's technically like Joseph Joestar's kid, I guess, because it's Joseph's wing wang. It's complicated. Anyways, I think easy smash for Golden Experience. He's a pretty boy, He's not like a top 3 for me, but he's definitely up there. He has the same Muda fight stance as Dio does. Oh my god, what is with my internet? What is with this? Look at this shit. It's like dial-up over here. What the hell's going on? What the hell? It says I'm dropping like tons of frames. I don't understand how I'm dropping frames. I'm not doing anything. Lord. Ugh, internet, y'all. Internet. Okay, next up, Sticky Fingers. Now, obviously, that's a name, all right? Like that's a name for a smash. Sticky Fingers, another humanoid stand. He is Bruno Bucciarati's stand. Another main. I mean that they're the protagonists, right? Even though they're the mafia. Another humanoid stand, very blue and like silver or white, depending on the coloration. Has kind of a helmet that covers his top of his face. Lots of spikes, lots of padding. It's kind of like a hockey player or something. He has a lot of zippers, because obviously, in English, his name is Zipper Man, which is, of course, lame as shit. But, you know, this is his full body shot from the anime. He can create interdimensional portals via zippers, not just for teleporting, but he can like zip apart somebody's body while they're still alive, which they do that quite a bit. And he can also zip body parts onto another person's body, so like somebody gets their hand chopped off, they can zip another hand on there, and it'll attach. But yeah, he can use zippers in all kinds of fun ways. Boy, my internet is really not loving this today. I do not know what's with my fucking internet, y'all. What the shit? Okay. I think Sticky Fingers, easy smash. Right? Sticky Fingers, easy smash. Okay. Moody Blues. So, when I started getting into Jojo, and I found out about Abakio, Leone Abakio, I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna like this guy. He's a piece of shit, right? So obviously, since the quote unquote good guys of JoJo Part 5 are all Italian mafia members, they all have, you know, tragic backstories that lead them to joining the mafia, as generally is the case in most media. Most people don't join the mafia because they had a wonderful upbringing and a wonderful childhood, and, you know, were geniuses in school and shit like that. Like, they all come from different backstories, and the same goes for Golden Wind. This is a manga version of Moody Blues, and the anime version of Moody Blues, which is very... He's more purple than blue, despite the name, because his stand user is Abakio, and Abakio is very, like, black, purple, and white is his color scheme. So Moody Blues can use, like, a rewind ability to go through time, and to shapeshift into taking on the form of somebody who was in that time and that place. We're not going to go into too much detail with all the stand abilities, because we would be here for a year. Some of these stands literally take like a lecture-length explanation to explain their powers. People have done tons of essays on how the fuck these stands work, because a lot of them are complicated. Moody Blues wears essentially well, not even thigh highs, but butt high boots. He's got these little phone-looking bits on his elbows and knees and his eyeballs and stuff, and then he's got a clock in his forehead. And otherwise, he's pretty humanoid. He's built pretty much like Abakio. In place of Abakio's long hair, he has this little kind of tent on his head that, like, stretches down over his shoulders. He doesn't talk on his own, as far as we've seen in the anime. We see him shapeshift into other people and stuff. But yeah, he's pretty much... You know, and he can fight and everything. But yeah, his little clock in his forehead. But yeah, I like Moody Blues. I really like Abakio. I hate to fucking say that. I mean, obviously, again, fictional characters, none of them are good people, but they're great characters. I love Abakio. I really didn't think I would. I know we're not going to get into characters too much here, but I'm going to pop open Abakio's page. So Abakio is one of the older members of the gang, and he used to be a police officer, and he was a crooked cop, as tends to be the case in such things. And basically, he took a bribe, and the bribe resulted in his partner getting killed in front of him. So he was no longer in the force. I think he became... It's alluded to that he was an alcoholic, that he was kind of like a bum, that he went down a dark spiral. He never got over him causing his partner's death. He lived with, like, an immense amount of guilt and shame. And then he was picked up by Bucciarati, joined the gang. He kind of became Bucciarati's right-hand man. Spoilers if you care. When Abakio dies towards the end of the season, he thinks he's asleep, but it turns out he's in the afterlife, and he meets his former partner. His former partner forgives him and tells him that he's proud of him for everything he's done. And it was like I was just like, no, Abakio. But yeah, Abakio has a very, what the hell? I've never seen this one-shot picture. Jesus. But yeah, Abakio's very hot, and like, you see this kind of character and you do not expect the voice that he has, and he's got a very hot voice. So it's like, yes, I approve. I approve of Abakio's voice. Hopefully, I don't even know if this will play loudly. I don't know if that's loud or not, but God, he's got such a hot voice. You know, he basically wears, pointy boots and kind of gold trim on a black jacket. He's got the boba out, of course. He's got like this star kind of thing in his hair. We don't know if that's like his hair or if it's a hat. What it is. He's got long pointy hair. This was him when he was a cop and he had short hair. So we assume the thing he wears is like a hat or something, because it's not pictured when he's younger. There's a scene where he gets cut in half and his stand gets cut in half, and so he fuses with his stand, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. It's kind of hot. Because I mean, they have a similar build. It's like one of those instances where a stand and its user, actually are similar in build. But yeah, I like Moody Blues, and I like Abakio, and I was sad when he died. So, Moody Blues, easy smash. Alright. Let's see. The next one is Sex Pistols. Now, don't get me wrong, Mista's one of my favorite JoJo characters. But would not fuck Sex Pistols. Sex Pistols are 6 little bullet-like friends that are tiny, and they usually help out in his gun. And basically, they can talk, and they can take orders, and they argue, and they're basically kind of like children. They all have different personalities. And the 6 bullets basically can help control or redirect bullets midair. So like they kind of kick them like a soccer ball. So they can set up like a zigzag range and then kick them. But like he's so far the only person we see who feeds his stand, like food, like actual real food. They get whiny if they don't eat their lunch. Number 3 bullies number 5 a lot. Number 5 cries the most. Number 5 is very cute. We would die for number 5. But yeah, they're very cute, but not Smash material. So Sex Pistols, despite the name, you're going in the pass. You're cute, but you're not Smash material. Not it. Aerosmith. Aerosmith is essentially a little plane. It can shoot bombs. It can use its propeller to chop people. It can fire guns, and it has radar that Narancia uses to detect people's breathing so he can track them. And it is literally just a small fighter plane. It's a cool looking plane. I'm not into planes. So, easy pass. Another vehicle. Let's see. We have... Okay. This one might be a hot take. This one might be a hot take. So again, this falls back into the conversation of, are we judging on aesthetic or are we judging on power, right? Because a lot of stand powers are fucked up. Let's be real, right? They're fucked up. This is Purple Haze. Purple Haze is humanoid for the most part. He's kind of like a creepy jester, but his mouth is sewn shut, and he's always angry. He's Angie Boy. He is the incarnation of Fugo Panakata's rage. Trigger warning. In the show, I guess they made Fugo's backstory different than in the books, as far as I've been told. In the show, it is shown that Fugo was a very bright kid. He was basically a genius. He came from an affluent family, a wealthy family. He went to university when he was like 13 or something. And basically, one of the heads of his department that he was studying in assaulted him. And Fugo, having this blind rage that he carried his whole childhood from his upbringing with his parents and stuff, he had been holding this rage in his whole life to like hurt people, and he released all of that rage on this professor. He picked up an encyclopedia and beat this man into a fucking tomato paste. And I was just like watching this episode, and I was just like, fuck yeah, you go, Fugo. I was like, attaboy. I was like, hell yeah. Because Fugo is like, he's kind of written as a character you're not supposed to really like, because of his rage and his issues and his outbursts, because he does it even towards his friends and his family and everything. Obviously, it's his word as a small child against this high-level professor at this big university, and his family kicks him out of the house. He becomes homeless. He gets expelled, obviously, from school. He goes, he has all these problems with the law and everything. He has to go to court. And he's also left with this trauma. So all of this rage boils up and becomes Purple Haze. And Purple Haze has one of the most deadly, lethal, fucked up powers. And I don't know if they took Fugo out of the show, because Fugo's never killed. He literally just, drops out of the show towards the last quarter, I would say, which is a controversial thing obviously in the fandom. But he's very OP in my opinion. Like, this is another stand that he's in the hands of someone very smart, but he's barely controlled. So it's kind of like the opposite of Okuyasu, who was so dumb and had an overpowered stand in part 4, but if he had the brains to use it, the story would have been over in 2 seconds. So similar to that, Purple Haze has the ability to release a flesh-eating virus from capsules on its body upon impact. And I mean, when I say flesh-eating virus, I mean it dissolves shit in a minute. It literally shuts down the nervous system in seconds, I think, and then it just rots the people inside out. Or the animals or whatever. We see it in basically one fight. It's a really cool looking stand. It's very classically Roman Italian inspiration. This is the example of the virus coming out of its capsules on its fist. But yeah, obviously the power super fucked up, but I really like the stand design. I really do. And I know that's gonna be what the fuck, but I really do like the stand design for Purple Haze. So we're gonna put Purple Haze in Smash, even though you can't really fuck him, because you would die, and he would probably just rip you apart anyways, because he's fucking crazy. Is this from... what is this? Does it get a second phase? What is this? Oh, it's in the light novel. Where does this appear? Is it just in the book, or... Well, I do not like its upgraded version as much. Looks like it's wearing a diaper. Okay. Not a fan of that version. We're just gonna stick to original. Next up, we have Spice Girl. Spice Girl took me off guard. When I got to Spice Girl in the show, we all knew that Trish was gonna have a stand. Let's be real. If she was the boss's daughter, you all knew that she was gonna have a stand. She's humanoid. I mean, I think Trish is 14 or 15 in the show. So it's essentially a teenage girl's stand. And she can talk. She's sentient. She protects Trish. She guides Trish. She gives her advice, at least up to where I've been in the show. She kind of has this little skirt going on. She has the math symbols like Trish's skirt does. Particularly, I wouldn't say Smash. I mean, she's a really cool stand. She can be very violent. We see her attack Notorious B.I.G. That's the first attack we see her in. Obviously, she's based on the Spice Girls band, and her battle cry is Wannabe, which is obviously a Spice Girls song. She can make things like rubbery or elastic. She can soften objects or surfaces. It's a cool power, and it's a cool looking stand, but I wouldn't say smash. So we're going to go ahead and put her into pass. But she's very fucking cool. I was surprised because I was like, oh, you know, Trish was kind of like very to herself a lot, and like, which understandably given the plot. But I was like, oh, I'm kind of curious what kind of stand she would have because of her part that she was playing and her origins. Mr. President's kind of easy because he's a turtle. Pass. So Mr. President is, well, Mr. President is the stand of Coco Jumbo. Coco Jumbo is the turtle. Basically, the turtle has a keyhole in his back. The key goes into the back, and inside the gem of the key is an interdimensional portal to a space that is like a hideout. They use it as a way to save Trish from various attacks and the other members of the gang. Easy pass. Great power. Very useful, obviously, but not smash material. He's just the turtle. And we always like, is the turtle aware of what's going on? Because the turtle doesn't talk or anything, right? So it's like, does he understand? Does he understand anything that's going on? I have not gotten to Silver Chariot's return, but I don't think this list has Silver Chariot twice. So that's fine. I haven't gotten to Chariot Requiem, so we're going to pass over that. I have not gotten to any of the Requiem characters. Next up, we're going to have our main big bad, King Crimson. So King Crimson, where I'm up to in Golden Wind right now is I'm up to, like I said earlier, the second episode of Green Day. Oh my god, I actually really like this colorway from the manga. So he's relatively bright pink, red, green, and like a grayish color. And we mostly see King Crimson in fights between either Doppio or Diavolo, and also we see him talk to people. He is used as the face of Diavolo up until Diavolo's reveal. I have not gotten to Diavolo's technical reveal yet. Like, I already know the deal with that, obviously, because the internet exists. But I don't know if it's because he's used as the face of Diavolo. I really like King Crimson. Obviously, he's super fucking OP, because he can erase time. But, like, when he's, like, talking to Doppio on the phone, and we see, like, half of Doppio's face and half of King Crimson's face, and King Crimson's face is talking, I'm just like, yes. I don't know why this shit will not fucking, like, I don't know what is with my internet. Let me see if there's a good, picture from that. Because that was, like, there's, like, some really cool scenes with Doppio and, King Crimson. I generally don't like things that don't have eyelids, and I know that's, like, really fucking specific, but I have, like, an eyeball trigger issue, if that makes sense. Like, not eyeballs themselves, but, like, either things wrong with eyeballs or things happening to eyeballs, and, like, the idea of somebody having their eyelids removed is, like, So, the fact that he doesn't really have, like, regular eyeballs, they're just kind of like orbs that sit in his head. Like, I know that's like super menacing, like especially when he's like in the dark and you just see like he looking like a fucking creeper like this. But I do really like him. I don't know what it is. It's got to be the fact that he's used as the face of Diavolo, because like he creeps up behind like Bucciarati and he's like talking over Bucciarati's shoulder, and I'm just like, ooh, yes. Yes. Like, I too would shit myself. Like, what the fuck? Let's see. Who's next? Who's next? Ooh, my arm just like weirdly fell asleep when I moved my elbow. Black Sabbath. It's been so long since I've seen Black Sabbath in the show that I don't remember what the fuck his power was. Black Sabbath. Let's see. So Pulpo's stand at the beginning of part 5. Is it just that he chooses? I don't remember. Oh yeah, he comes from the shadow. That's right. What the fuck was his actual power? I don't remember. Follow simple and direct preset commands. Oh yeah, right. He was programmed to test the entrance of Passione. That's right. And he's linked to the lighter that Giorno is given. And then he fires the stand arrow at people. So he's kind of like, he gives me big, Frollo vibes from Hunchback of Notre Dame. Notre Dame. He gives me big Hunchback of Notre Dame vibes with his outfit. He's otherwise fairly humanoid. I love his design. He looks really cool. He's got like little monster feeties. We don't see him for very long. Yeah, he's got a very Venetian style head, which I fucking love. Is he Smash material? Do we ever really see his full body? I know we kind of see him in a cloak, but do we ever see like body? I don't really remember. Yeah, and he like comes out of the shadows. Okay, we do see a little bit of his body in a little bit of time we see him. Do we see more of him in the manga? For a second I was like, what's this banana doing? Unless that's Golden Experience. I kind of like him, not gonna lie. Okay, here's a model sheet for him. Oh damn, okay. He got a little tummy. He got a little tummy. He's got no teeth, because he's like mask-like, I guess. It's like, what's that mouth do? Gummy gram jobs over here. Like, what the hell? I don't know, right? Like, I kind of like Black Sabbath. Like, he's kind of creepy, and also like, oh god, right there he kind of looks like that one bad guy from Star Wars. I don't remember his name, but okay, you know what? I mean, he's not a high smash, but I like Black Sabbath. He's not the most exciting stand, but he's like a good intro into the part, I would say. That's probably another hot take. Pulpo was more scary than his stand was. Like, when I saw Pulpo, I was like, ugh, Jesus. I was like, what the fuck kind of stand is this guy gonna have? Because he was like, it's like, is this guy even a human being? Like, what is he? Like, I thought he was like some kind of fucking, I don't know, I thought he had like a built-in stand. Because he was like so massive, like he was as big as his jail cell. And I'm like, that's a big motherfucker right there. Like, he's not even, like, human proportions. He's just, like, a giant fucking dude. And I will say the way Giorno kills Pulpo that was pretty fucking good. I'll give him that. It was fucked up, but it was good. Let's see. So, got Black Sabbath. Soft Machine is the next one. Stand of Mario Zucchero. So we don't see a lot of him either, for the most part. We see the effects of his stand more than his actual stand, if I remember correctly. Basically, it stabs something with its sword, and it deflates them like a balloon. And then they can be, like, sucked into places. Pretty standard. I mean, humanoid, all green, has a tiny little pokey sword, covered in spikes. No real face aside from eyeballs. And it literally just, like, deflates people like a balloon. And that's like he kidnaps people and stuff. Yeah, we don't see a ton of the actual stand in the show. You see it very briefly. It's not a... This is, This is the guy that gets torture danced. like, so, you know, he don't last long. He gets interrogated. Yeah, I mean, I like his design. We'll put him up there in a Smash. You can see I have a type, right? You can see I have a type. Let's see. So soft machine. We'll go with Smash. Next up is Craftwork. Sale is the stand user. He got Angie Face. He kind of reminds me of a character from Hellraiser, if that makes sense. I don't know if it's that it looks like his brain is exposed, even though it's not really a brain, and that he's kind of... I mean, he's got eyes, but they don't look like eyes, and he's got really angy mouth. And he's got, like, spikes in place of ears and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe it's just, like, anime sort of Hellraiser attack. Let's see. So, yeah, he can build up... He can freeze items and then build up energy and their kinetic energy and then turn them into deadly projectiles is, like, the main thing that we see him do. I think it's just he's got, like, the weird split face, 2 levels of face. Like, he's got eyeballs on the inside but mouth on the outside. I'm not feeling it. He's also got an inverted butt, which, I mean, nobody wants that. That doesn't look... You don't want that on your lap. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. His design's cool, but I don't think Smash. Maybe just me. Cool concept. Oh, look at this, like, original sketch of him. Yeah. Yeah, he very much gives me Hellraiser vibes. It's very much what I get from him. Hold on, go back for a second. Okay, so one really cool thing, in the second closer for this part, we see all of the stands in, like, a statue or in an engraving like this, and it's really fucking cool. Like, it pans up slowly throughout the credits, and they look... All the stands look so fucking cool in that piece of art. Like, that would be such a cool, like, long-ass poster to have, like, super blown up. Because some of the art in that is so fucking cool. Like, yeah, I mean, he's cool looking. He's scary. Like, he's scary looking. His stand power isn't particularly, like, terrifying. Like, obviously, it can do, like, some crazy fucking damage. But I'm just gonna put him in pass. What is my stream? What has my stream become? How did we get here? Little feet. Another guy with an angry mouth. Grumpy little face. Look at that. He looks like a grumpy vacuum cleaner. He kind of looks like Grumpy Vacuum Cleaner with Mega Man mixed in. He's got a coke nail. So he's Formaggio's stand, and basically he shanks you with his coke nail, and then it slowly makes the target shrink over time. And also his stand user can shrink. He basically is humanoid. He's another inverted butt-looking dude. He kind of looks like Mega Man, but with an angry vacuum for a face. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, the coke nail is more scary than the rest of the stand. Like, he fights Narancia, he shrinks Narancia, and Narancia has to use Aerosmith before he's too small to use his stand to fight him. Not particularly menacing, not particularly hot stand. Stand power-wise, could be useful. So I'm torn. I think we're gonna go just on the stand, though, and we're gonna put him in pass. Or you know what? Nah, let's put him up there in Smash. Let's see. The next one after is Man in the Mirror. So Man in the Mirror was another one of those instances in JoJo where people are like, but that's impossible. And it's like, you fought how many stands now? You all have stands. Like, shouldn't y'all think that anything is possible? Some of this shit is fucking so insane. Like, how do you not believe that this shit is real at this point? So, Aluzo has Man in the Mirror, which basically gives him access to a mirror dimension. And if you see him in your reflection, then you can be dragged into the mirror world, and he can choose what to bring through the mirror world or what to exclude. So, like, for example, he brings Fugo into the mirror world but does not allow his stand in. So his stand gets locked on the outside in the real world. I don't know why it's not loading. To me, it looks like Goth Elton John as a stand. It's funny to me that they gave him, Man in the Mirror as a name, which is a Michael Jackson song. But he's basically Elton John the Grey Turtle. To me, easy pass. The power obviously can do some crazy shit, but he's a funky looking little stand. And I don't really like his stand user even aesthetically. He's got like this weird choice, and I'm like, who chose this hairdo for Aluzo? Hold on, let me pull up his picture really quick. Aluzo's like one of those dudes where it's like, you could have been cool looking, and then they gave you this hairdo. And it's like, what is this? What is this hairdo? I'm just gonna pull up the look. Come on. So he's a big jack dude, but he's got like 6 ponytails. It's like, what? He's got 4 scrunchies in. Like, what is this? That's not menacing. That's just a dude with some little girl did his hair. And he's just a bit of an asshole, but he's not like scary level of asshole. So yeah, easy pass all around for Man in the Mirror. Next up, we have Beach Boy. Okay. I have very mixed feelings on Pesci, right? So Pesci is the stand user. Pesci, his brother keeps calling him, so Pesci's part of the assassin team, and Pesci has Beach Boy, which is his stand. And in the anime and the manga, his stand looks a little bit different, but basically it's a fishing pole with a giant hook on the end. This is what it looks like. Well, this is a stylized version. We'll scroll down. Yeah, it kind of looks like this. It's got like a dinosaur kind of head. He can summon it from his hand, and the hook can go into any or through any surface, so it can go through walls, it can go through people, and then he can choose where it gets hooked. So he can hook it inside somebody, or he can hook it in somebody, and then it can go up through their body. So he uses it to, like, rip out people's hearts and stuff. Pesci's a good boy. Like, they keep calling him Mamoni, which is, like, mama's boy in Italian. His brother keeps calling him mama's boy. He cries a lot. He's very soft. I don't remember what it's called, but he has some kind of disorder or disease. And, his brother, he like looks up to his brother and everything. And his brother's just an asshole, and his brother's dragged him into this assassin team. And Pesci seems like a very good boy. And then when his brother gets killed, Pesci goes off the motherfucking deep end and just goes, like, fucking crazy. Because his brother was, like, all he had. So, Beach Boy, fishing pole, easy pass for me. Don't want to get anything ripped out by a fishing pole. Pesci's a good boy. I feel bad for Pesci. Because I feel like if Pesci didn't have the asshole brother that he had, then Pesci would have been fine. Because Pesci seemed like a good soft boy, right? Like, Next up is his brother's stand, which is Prosciutto. Prosciutto's stand is the Grateful Dead. Another, I would say, fucked up level stand. So the Grateful Dead is kind of humanoid, kind of monster. It's kind of like a ripped in half robot that walks on its hands. It has eyeballs over its body. And then it's got these kind of like cables or wires hanging out of its torso from where its legs would go. And basically, they're on a train for this arc, and he's able to, within a certain amount of range, release a gas that makes people age at such a speed that they literally crumble into fucking dust. Like, they show a kid who's, like, breastfeeding, and, like, the kid ages enough that, like, he's sucking on, like, his dead fucking, desiccated mom's boob, and he's, like, screaming, but he's also aged, like, to the point where he's like elderly, but he doesn't understand because he's technically a fucking baby. And it's like one of those things where it's like super fucked up. Like, it's one of those stands where it's like, within reason, it wouldn't be that fucked up, but it's fucked up. Like, the way it's done is fucked up. Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Here's some car sales, just what everyone wants. So I would actually put Grateful Dead into the menacing category because of the speed and width of its power range. Like, first off, Prosciutto got some fucking problems. Because if a stand is like the incarnation of somebody's like fighting spirit, like what the fuck does this shit say about you? Like, yeesh. Okay. Trigger warning for our next stand. We won't go into too much detail on because it is fucked up. We have now hit the super fucked up part of Jojo, in my opinion. Next up, we have Babyface. So, this is another example of Araki makes a really hot character and then gives him the world's most fucked up power and the most fucked up personality. Like, from here on out, if you see an attractive character in Jojo, they are the most disgusting person you will see in a show. Like, anyone who likes or forgives this character, y'all need fucking therapy. When I got to this part of the show, I think I literally tweeted, like, all of you people who like Melone, you need fucking therapy, okay? And this goes for anyone who might see this VOD. If you forgive or like Melone as, like, as a person, like, I know he's fictional, but if you, like, stan Melone, I have concerns about you. So, we'll cover this one briefly because it is alluded to some pretty horrible fucking things. I don't know in the books how different it is. In the show, it's pretty fucking bad. So, basically, Babyface is a physical stand that other people can see, and he generally takes the form of Melone's computer, his laptop, and he can make his computer sexually assault a woman and produce an instantaneous baby. And then the baby is the creation of his program mixed with the woman's DNA. So he scouts out women with particular traits and particular appearances and then has his computer do things to them, which are not shown on screen in the show, but are alluded to as being non-consensual physical assaults, and then a baby comes out of them. So, not a big fan of this one, and what's a shame is, Melone, as a character, looks really cool. Very, very cool character, he seems very interesting, but then they gave him the most fucked up, one of the most fucked up stands. The baby then continues to learn and adapt very quickly. They call it Junior in the anime, I believe, and it's just, it's called, his stand itself is called Babyface, but basically it can reproduce and create a life form that can evolve and fight based on its parents. And the only reason, because obviously it's not showed on screen, when the woman, when it ends and he's gone, so like she comes to, and basically she literally gets up and like touches herself because she swears that it happened, but then she doesn't see any signs of anything having happened, so she's like, oh, it was just a nightmare, but then a baby happens. So that's why I say, like, it's alluded to that it's a not so great way that it's happening, because they didn't need to add that extra part in if that wasn't what they were alluding to. I mean, obviously they wouldn't be able to show that on a regular anime without it being an adult show. But it can basically decompartmentalize things and use that to fight. So, for example, it fights Giorno and it takes a part of his throat out. Like, not rip his throat out, but it literally, like, a little tiny cube appears in his throat and then it pops out and then he can't talk anymore. I won't show some of the images because they're more fucked up, so we're not going to zoom in on all these, but, like, he literally can, like, use these little cubes to like take things apart and put them back together. Very fucking we're gonna put him in menacing because that's fucking horrible. How's it going? You came back at just exactly the wrong moment, so hopefully you didn't hear any of that. That was probably one of the most trigger heavy stands in JoJo, so hopefully you missed that bit, April. That's going. We're chugging away here at the stand lists. We added 2 more to our menacing list, and we added a couple more up here to our smash list. I have questionable taste. I'm sure I'll be roasted in the future on it. Next up, we're gonna move on from this horrible fucking disgusting trigger fest to another stand. Pardon my cough. Let me take a little drink. Okay. Next up, I think, is a pretty easy one for most people. White Album. Jocko's White Album. So White Album is a physical stand that takes the form of a suit. An ice skating suit. He's got speed skates. He's got a helmet. Very athletic. Looks kind of like a cat. Literally speed skating suit. And it goes over Jocko's body. It's so funny because when he was first introduced as a character, I was like, man, his voice sounds fucking familiar. And then it turns out he's fucking voiced by fucking Bakugo. From fucking My Hero Academia. And I'm like, oh, I recognize this screaming. I can hear the Deku now. I'm like, oh god. I'm like, which made it that much funnier to watch. I was like, oh god, I know that voice. I mean, both Jocko and his stand, I like both. He has basically ice-related powers, hence the built-in ice skates. His ice powers are like crazy, but he's on the assassin team, so obviously, he can like freeze people and shatter them. He can freeze an immense amount of stuff all at once. He doesn't have to breathe inside his suit because he can generate his own oxygen, you know. And he's just like a crazy dude. I mean, but like not in a disgusting way, like the last stand. So I would say, you know, even though Jocko's obviously, I mean, he's a bad guy, but he's one of the less disgusting bad guys. He's just a crazy dude who gets impaled on a rod. I like White Album. White Album's pretty cute. Kawaii ne. Yes. Okay, so White Album's easy smash. Jocko looks like a big fucking nerd underneath, so I mean, you know. Clash is another easy decision. Clash is Squallow's stand, and it looks kind of like a metal shark piranha monster. It can change size, and it can teleport between bodies of water no matter how big or small. Don't want to fuck a giant shark monster, so easy pass in my opinion. Where are you at? It's all fun and games until he pops out of your pee-pee. Next up is Talking Head. Tiziano's, or it's Tiziano, right? Tiziano? I don't know how to... Listen, I failed my Italian class for a reason. This one, brain cell. So, basically, he latches onto someone's tongue and becomes, like, part of their tongue. And then it makes it so you can only lie. So you can only say the opposite. It's gross. It's a tentacle thing. You know, me and tentacles, we don't get along. So, and also, it makes Narancia cut his own fucking tongue out, which is pretty fucking gross. So, easy pass. Easy pass. Next up, we have... Let's see. The Notorious B.I.G., I think, is next. We should be getting relatively close to the end of where I'm going to be at for today's list. Let's see, what time is it? It's almost 4 o'clock? Okay. Yeah, next up is Notorious B.I.G. The stand user is killed immediately upon being seen. The Notorious B.I.G. is basically a pink fleshy goop. It develops more as it grows. We kind of see it mostly in this like slug state form, but we do see it in a humanade. What are words? Humanoid form in the beginning. But yeah, it basically is kind of like it devours everything around it, and it grows based on that, but it's pretty much like a fleshy, gross blob slug in armor. It's pretty fucking disgusting. Giorno cuts his fucking arm off with an airplane window to get rid of it, and of course it comes back because it can travel at an insane speed. It's very icky. Very, very icky. We're not going to click on any of these pictures up close because y'all don't want to see this shit. Easy fucking... Not only easy pass, I would list him under menacing. He's one of the bigger fights, I would say, aside from the big bad. So we're going to put him in menacing because fucking gross. Speaking of fucking gross, next up is another body horror fucking stand, because that's what this part is all about. Metallica. Now I will say... Oh. Hello there, Muffin the Bunny. Welcome. Thank you for following. Welcome to this shit show that is stand user, or stand smasher pass. Next up is Metallica. So Metallica itself, we see as these little tiny metal, like, I don't know. They're based off of, supposedly they're based off of the things from Moomins. I forget what they're called. But there's these little creatures in Moomins that are like little blobby... I don't know what the fuck they are. I never really was a Moomin person growing up. But, they wiggle about. They've got little teeth and arms. And basically his power... Rosado's power is to turn the metal in blood, or in someone's body, into weapons. So we're gonna skim this real quick because it's pretty gross, so heads up if you don't like that kind of shit. Obviously the stand itself... pass. Trigger warnings on galore on this one. He fights Doppio and makes Doppio literally vomit razor blades, and then builds scissors in his neck, and then makes them like rip out of his throat and stuff. Yeah, there's a bunch of gross, icky things. He can also use the power to like reattach body parts and stuff. Oh, there's a dog. Yeah, we're not going to zoom in on a lot of these because it's pretty fucking gross. It's pretty graphic, so we're not going to hover on that. We're going to put that in menacing as well. Yeesh. Next up, this is an unseen stand, so we're just going to put it in pass. Anything that's an unseen stand, we're just going to list in pass. Okay. This is the last stand for today, which is Green Day. So I have left off on Green Day Part 1, where Green Day and Oasis are first introduced. And Green Day is another fucking absolutely disgusting fucking stand. So looks-wise, you know, it doesn't look too fucking weird. It's another humanoid stand. It kind of looks like a cactus up top a little bit. Like it's got kind of a cactus head with little pumps that pump out fumes. Basically, it can spread a deadly mold that is triggered by altitude, and basically it like very, very quickly consumes the body. And the way that it's first presented is so like just horrific and disturbing and disgusting. When we first are introduced to Green Day, two of the good guys are docking the boat. They get up, they see a bunch of drunk people out on the street, you know, fighting and bickering and being drunk and passed out and whatever. And they're like, wow, there must have been like some kind of big party or something because everyone's drunk. And then like one guy's trying to pee in like a mailbox or something. And so the other guy's trying to get his friend off the mailbox because he's like, that's not a bathroom. Stop peeing. You're going to get in trouble. And he goes to pick his friend up, and literally like his drunk ass friend is like, well, how am I supposed to reach from here? And his friend looks down and realizes that he's just holding his friend's torso, and his legs are still wrapped around the mailbox that's like 5 feet away. Like, his friend is literally just ripped in half alive. And the mold is just like, it decomposes them into mush. Like, their body parts are just falling off like top grade leprosy. It's fucking gross. And it's like the texture of it and the way it's animated, it's just icky. It's just icky. And if you don't like body horror shit like me, then it's pretty fucking bad. I mean, the stand itself, the design is pretty bland, and I think that's on purpose because the stand user is very over the top looking. Like, if you were to put the fucking Joker from Batman comics into Jojo, it would be the stand user for Green Day. So, he's a doctor, or a surgeon, I guess, technically, who used to torture and kill his patients on purpose. And then when he was found out, he obviously got picked up by the mafia to do medical stuff. Then when he was given a stand, even the boss of the mafia, who's in control of everybody getting a stand, is like, this is the biggest piece of scum on the earth. Like, he hates this guy. His own fucking mafia boss is like, I have created a fucking monster. This guy should not have superpowers. This guy needs some fucking help. And basically, he's the last resort for the mafia. Like, he's like, well, we gotta call in the scum lord, you know, and he can literally dismember himself using his surgical techniques and then put himself back together. And it's fucking, just the whole thing is fucking gross, my dude. Like, what's bad is, like I said, the stand itself, pretty bland. The power, very disgusting. The presentation of it, very disgusting. As a character, I really like Chocolata. I think he's, like, when you get a villain that's, like, hated by other villains because they're, like, that fucking unhinged, like, and they have a backstory, and, like, you don't necessarily get the whole backstory of, like, how did they end up so fucked up? You know, you don't necessarily get all of that information. You just see, like, the backstory of where they were already fucked up. And it's, like, one of his former patients as his assistant and shit, and they work together, and they've got, like, this weird parasite-like relationship with each other, and he treats his partner like a dog, and his partner, like, goes along with it even though he's highly intelligent, and I don't know. I put Green Day into easy menacing category. I don't consider him Smash material, but I definitely think because of his ability, he's easy menacing. I'm not going to do Sekko in Oasis today because I technically have not given it enough watch to have a full judgment on that. I really like the design of Sekko in Oasis. Also, I just noticed the music stopped. That's weird. Okay. I like the design of Sekko in Oasis, and I really like Sekko from what I've seen of him so far. I think he's very cute. I know his general power is to, like, liquefy ground and to, like, kind of dive through the ground and stuff, and to, like, his suit kind of like White Album is his stand. So, but he's just like he's another fucking psycho, and he's partners with Chocolata. I mean, you know, he got a little he's not like, he plays very stupid. He plays like good guard dog at first, and then when Chocolata dies, I think we find out that he's not stupid at all. He's actually just like picks and chooses his battles and like who he should partner with based on strength. But he's so cute. So he'll probably be a Smash, right? Like, we can just put Oasis in Smash. Why not? All right. All our suit users go in the Smash category. Okay, we're gonna stop there because I definitely haven't gotten to the last three for this part yet. And because I haven't done the manga, we're not gonna do Purple Haze version 2. So for right now, this is gonna be the pausing point for our Smash or Pass list, and then we'll come back to it in the future whenever I get caught up with further stuff. I'm hoping, since Part 6 is currently on hold for Netflix, that I'll be able to finish up Part 5 soon. I'm almost at the end, because like I'm at the Chocolata Sekko fight. So I'm like less than 10 episodes from the end. I think it's like, what, 39 episodes, and I think I'm at like episode 30. So yeah, I think I have like 9 episodes left maybe, if there's no recap in there. And then I'll start Part 6, and whatever we get up to in Part 6, Part 6, Section 1, I don't know what you consider it. Whatever's released on Netflix so far, I'll do, the next time we do Smash or Pass, we'll do up to that point, I think. Because I don't know how many stands are in the first couple of episodes of Part 6, but I think most of... Let's see... I know these are part 7. I don't know the part 7 stands very well. Like, I know Tusk is, and I know that Diego is, but I don't know all of these, so it's hard for me to know which ones are 6 and which ones are 7. Who the fuck has a piano for a stand? Like, this is definitely part 6. Oh. Hello world. Welcome, thank you for following. So yeah, so we're just gonna do a quick scope of the list from the top down, so that you guys can see what we've done so far, and then we'll go from there. And then we're gonna probably take like a very very short break, and then we're gonna probably play the mail time demo. April, I hope your lurking is going well. I don't know if you're doing your view party over there or what, but if you're doing your view party, I hope you're enjoying it. So far from today's update, these are the stands we have up here in the... Can I zoom in on this without it getting all crazy? Let's see. Oop. So, let me zoom out a little bit. I'm trying to... Because I have it cropped on the screen, so I'm trying to... Okay, I think it's all on the screen now. Maybe. On the screen? Yeah, okay. So far these top 2 rows are our Smash category. You can fucking roast me all you like on Twitter. Uh-oh. Why is my keyboard's being weird? So yeah, we don't have that many Smashes so far. That might change when we get further in. Some of these are just getting disgusting, and y'all know how I am about body horror. I'm a giant baby. So... yeah, we got some good guys, we got some bad guys. We definitely got a lot of bad guys today, didn't we? And then we did a lot of, obviously a lot of pass. We passed, let's see, from Sex Pistols down to here. And then we had a handful, we had 5 more menacings, starting with Grateful Dead and Babyface. I definitely am going to have to take a break to walk the dogs. And then we're going to switch over to mail time. But yeah, so I'm going to switch the screen to the BRB screen, and then we will BRB with mail time. So quick break time. BRB. Boop. Okay. So we might have a problem. I'm gonna see if I can figure this out because I feel very stupid right now. So, I downloaded the mail time demo, but it's not working. And then I went on to Steam to figure out if I can like reinstall it or if there was some kind of something, and I can't find it on the Steam page now. So I don't know what I'm missing. I'm trying to Google right now and figure out what the heck is happening, because it says it's on Steam, but when I open Steam, I don't see anything. So I'm kind of confused as to what I'm looking at, because I don't know how to fix it. I have an icon on my desktop and everything that's like, hey, yo, look at this shit, blah, 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 you've got this game. And I can't find the game. Oh my god, the worst timing. Hello, Cap and Raiders. Hi, welcome to Technical Support the Stream. We just finished doing a Jojo Part 5 stand smash or pass lists, which, you know, was a thing, and I'm sure I'm gonna get roasted by. Right now, I'm off screen trying to figure out why the game I downloaded is not working and why I can't find another way to get it to run. So, if anyone in the raid knows anything about the mail time demo that came out, I downloaded it, it's on my desktop, but I can't get it to open, and when I go to Steam, I can't see a way to re-download it if I get rid of it. So, yeah, I think maybe the access has passed or something. Oh, it was a time demo. Shit, I didn't know. No, I just found the answer. Okay, well, at least I'm not crazy, because I have the fucking icon for the game on my desktop, and I'm like, I'm gonna play this on stream. And I was saving it for stream, and I should have just played it when I had it, because now it's gone. Well, I guess we're gonna play something else then. Okay, well, my plan to play Mail Time is not happening. So if you don't know, Mail Time is a independent game. It's very fucking cute. The art is very cute. Please go check it out. It's mailtimegame.com. Also, what's the developer's name on Twitter is... hold on. Kela, K-E-L-A, Makes Games on Twitter, is the developer for the cottagecore mail delivery adventure game, which is coming out this year to PC, Mac, and Switch. Very cute. She also streams on Twitch. But yeah, so we were going to do that after the Smash or Pass list was done. But not happening anymore. Hold on, let me pop this open really quick just so you can see this. Oh, it's animated. Hold on. Let me put the camera back up on screen. Boop. Move my head out of the fucking way. Window capture back on. Let me change the window. Oh god, this was... Please don't do anything crazy like you did last time. Where is it? Firefox. Look at this little animated rock friend. This game is gonna be so fucking good, y'all. Look at this fucking rock. It's so cute. I would die for this rock. Hold on, let me scroll down. I'm gonna show you a little bit. So like this is the let me pop this open. Look at this. Look at this little demo trailer. And obviously it's still in development, so it's not like finalized. But it's so fucking cute. It's so cute. And there's lots of cool art if you follow her Twitter or their Kickstarter. She also posts about other cool indie games. But like that rock is fucking cute, y'all. Like this is from it. You make these little villagers. You can customize your character. So, you know, you can have different hairstyles and skin colors. It's kind of like a cottagecore kind of game. It's very cute. Yeah, I was very excited to play the demo, and I didn't know it was timed, so that makes me sad. Trying to see. Yeah, so you have like a glider, and it can look like different things. These are like, this is kind of like a little bit of a sneak preview to the current customizer from the demo. Look how cute. You have a slider for your skin tone, so you can be relatively specific with it. You can change your outfit and your backpack and everything. Looks very cute. You can choose your pronouns and your hairstyle. It looks so cute. You know I love this shit. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I was hoping we would play that, but we've been denied by my procrastination. Yeah, there's just so much cute shit. I just like looking at her stuff on Twitter. This is the let me go back up. Ooh, why is this like zoomed in so far? This is the website for the game itself. It's got a link to all the stuff you need. I don't know why my website loading is being weird. It's like loading it really funky, but whatever. Anyways, that was what my original plan was. And then when I came back from break and it wasn't opening, I was like, okay, my Steam is working and it says I own it. Why is it not loading? Let me see what else I have on here. So that was my original plan. I mean, we can always do Genshin because there's an event right now in Genshin that I haven't started. Because of I have been waiting to stream it, so we might just do the event in Genshin, because I haven't tried it yet. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else I have on here that we haven't played yet that would be good for today. That's not a super long thing. No, I don't really have anything. Okay, let me close this. I'm sad about the mail time thing, but another time when the game comes out in full, we will definitely be playing it. So look forward to that at some point down the line. Alright, let's close this window for a second. Boop, boop. And I'll close that. Alright. Let me pop open Genshin. The Genshin. What are we doing? We're going to do... Maybe we'll stay in this format and we'll just put the game on this screen. Let's see. Open Genshin. Please don't have a giant upload like you always do, Genshin. Please. Please. Is it opening? Okay, there we go. Let me open the game. It's opening. How's your day been going, Cap? You missed all of the body horror talk. That was basically... It was just trigger warning and body horror talk. That was all you missed so far in the first hour and 24 minutes of stream. As I posted on Twitter this morning, I had another interview. As always, I won't say where or for what. It's a different thing than the other interview, so they're pushing me through to a second interview, which will be Monday in person. So today's was on the phone. The next one's in person, so that's Monday afternoon. I basically took another interview just in case the first one falls through for some reason. It's not as much pay, but it's still full-time with benefits, so, you know, gotta get that paycheck, even if it's not a lot. But it's better than nothing, so I just need something, even if I don't keep it long-term. Oh, I need to turn the sound up because it's really quiet. Genshin's taking a long time to upload, so it'll be a second. For some reason, my frames are being funky today. Again, I don't know what's going on with my internet because I haven't changed anything. And lately, it's just been really weird. I tried, like, resetting the router. I tried resetting the booster. And it's all still being weird. So, I don't know if it's an internet issue. Oh, meetings time. That sucks. Good luck with your meetings. I'll be on... I should still be on in half an hour. Or an hour, I should say. Yeah, hopefully we can do this new event. I'm just waiting for the game to load. It's slowly downloading the resources. But yeah. Boop, 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 boop. I'll be curious to watch the rest of last night's Mouse Connor VOD, since I didn't get to stay up and watch the whole thing and they started pretty late. Because Connor getting canceled speedrun was something, you know. I mean, I know it's like a running joke that he's always getting canceled, but he doesn't. It's like so weird, right? Because like obviously, like as a white person, you don't get to pick and choose what's racist. Like if you say something and someone says you're racist, guess what? You're racist. Even if it's not meant maliciously or on purpose, like you don't get to choose what's racist or what offends people or, whatever. And like, obviously they're very good friends and they know like what lines to cross and what lines they can't cross and what they can joke about and what they can't joke about. But at the same time, like between two friends it's one thing, but when you're in front of an audience of like hundreds of thousands of people, not everybody is knowledgeable about your relationship or your level of education or your level of allyship or the kind of jokes that you might make between you and a best friend, because maybe somebody watching your stream doesn't know that other person or doesn't, they're new to your stream and they haven't watched you have that dynamic. So like there was a huge amount of both chats that were like, they're friends, they know each other, it's not meant maliciously obviously because they're like literally best friends. And it's really cringy to always see chat like piloting the relationship to be like, this is not how you talk to your friend. And it's like they literally are best friends. Like if somebody told me how to talk to my best friends, I'd be like, yo, like you back up. Like I know what I can make a joke about, they know what they can make a joke about. Yeah, in front of a room full of people though, I understand the issue of like, oof, some of this comes across very badly because a lot of people don't have the context. I mean, to me, it read as a roast, right? Like, it very much was the tone and formatting of a roast, but I'm sure to a lot of other people who are not regulars in stream chat, we're dying inside. And I was like, this could go, one of two ways. Obviously, Mouse didn't seem offended by any of it. She was cracking up the whole fucking time, wheezing her brains out. But it's also like, lots of people in chat are like, whoa, canceled. It's like, I mean, that's not really anyone else's call to make besides the people he's referring to. So, if you fall into any of the parties, then that's one thing you have a say. But white people, sit down. That's all I have to say about it. So I'd be like to see what happened, because where I left off was when they were starting the geography battle over who's more educated on the history of America. Because obviously a huge part of it came down to a history argument as to why one thing would be considered versus another. Okay, game is loaded. Let me get this started so I can pop the screen up. Okay. Oh, hold on. I got pause. I'm right in front of a villain. Jesus Christ. I spawned in front of a boss. Or in front of a mini boss or whatever. Okay, hold on. Let me go ahead and change my window settings. Why is Genshin not here? Where is my Genshin? There it is. Okay, Genshin, thank you. We do not need the cursor to appear. Thank you very much. Whoop. Let's do... Huh. That's a funky shape, isn't it? Why is it cut off all weird? Oh, I know. Okay, I'm dumb. Hold on. I'm dumb. This is the wrong thing. Hold on. Oh, maybe I should just use that one. Maybe it'll be easier. Okay, I forgot it has the crop filter on it. I gotta change the crop filter. Hold on. Oh, why does it say there's... Oh, goddamn, I'm in the wrong window. Help me, Lord. Transformation. Edit transform. Remove the crop, please. Yeah, it's hard to watch, like, presumably a bunch of white people define what is or is not racism, and it's like, it's not your place to say. Like, if somebody's telling you it's racist, then it's racist. If they're telling you it's okay, then it's okay. Let's see. I don't know. What the fuck is with this crop? What is this? What is? I don't know what my fucking... What is going on with this? Oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm hitting the wrong button. That would be the problem. Why is it cropping it weird? I'm trying to... Oh god. listen here thing. I need you to fit on the screen. Okay, are we on the screen now? Thank you. Where's my chat? My chat disappeared. Get up there, chat. We're going to move chat up here for the moment. I know it's not going to be ideal. We're going to move my ass over here in the corner. Okay, hopefully we can kind of at least see shit now. Alright, now I can die. Alright, I think we're on screen. I think everything is visible. Please, God. Alright. Pray for me, y'all. I don't even know who's on my team because I was doing something when I was last on here. Cool, great, love that for me. Oh, I'm gonna die. This is not my fighting team, y'all. Not that any of them are good builds. No, Ito, my dumb himbo. Suck it, big boy. Boop, beep, beep, boop. Okay, now that I spawned in front of a fucking giant guy with a weapon, I'm gonna get these, because I'm right here, and it would be stupid to not. Okay. Let's see. I have not been playing very much lately, so pardon my shitty account. I was gonna load up some wishes before we played today, but I forgot, because I have no brain cells. Okay. So, oh no. Oh no. I gotta do a fucking thing. For Miana Leaf Falls. Oh, I gotta do a thing, y'all. I gotta do a prerequisite quest. It's this one. Hopefully it's not long or hard. Nope. God damn it. You know what I mean. Where am I going? Down here. Genshin time, Genshin time, Genshin time. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Where do I need to go? Gotta go fast. Oop, cutscene. As I roll off the side of a cliff. Can you guys hear the game, by the way? Like, can you hear the sound, the talking, or the music, or whatever? Ippei's Shinoju. Because it's really low on my end, but it might just be my end. Let's go say hi. Okay. Thanks so much for your help. I was just ordering some clothes when I ran into him. You know these two as well. Yes, they helped me and Master Kamaji out a great deal of last time. I've never had the chance to say thank you properly. What about you? How do you know them? Also a chance encounter. Our lady had them join us as additional guards for goods escort in order to sneak out of Rito undetected. I need this cough to go away, y'all. It's been like a month. So we all know each other, huh? What a coincidence. Oh my god. Yeah, we wanted to deliver a letter. We suspect he'll be getting married soon. Order formal wear. I think I need to turn it up. I think it's quiet on OBS. Hold on, it's gonna freeze for a second while I turn it up a little bit. Blah 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 blah. I can't change. What's bad is I can't change the game volume until the fucking cutscene's over. Oh my god! We're talking about this fucking wedding that may or not be even happening. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't care. I want to get to the fucking main quest. I don't care about this shit. I don't care about some person's wedding. I don't care. I don't care. Oh my god, I just want to turn up my game volume, y'all. Jesus. Me banging my cup into the fucking keyboard ASMR. Okay, let me turn up my game volume, because I think it's low. I think it's low. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. Okay, you guys should be able to hear it now. I can hear it. Hopefully that means you can hear it. Okay. Where the fuck am I going? Kamisato Estate? You can walk there, right? Or should I teleport? I should teleport. Oh yeah, it's over here. Okay, we're gonna teleport over there. Why does it sound like there's an echo? Why does it sound weird? Does it sound weird to you guys, or does it just sound weird to me? It sounds like there's a fucking echo. Ooh. Now they're playing shogi. Let's go! Boba boyfriends!
はじめまして。彩香から話は聞いています。お会いできて光栄です。シャブ業上里家当主上里彩と。以後お見知りおきを。
Oh, kawaii. Give me some of that boba, boy!
妹がいつもお世話になっています。やっとお二人にお礼ができますね。ただ、あいにく彩香は外出中でして、上里家に関することであれば、この私にご相談ください。
本日はお日柄もよく、この度は
Paimon's about to have a fucking aneurysm.
ご容赦をいただきたく。
突然どうしたんだい？
だってこの人。なんだかすごそうな雰囲気が漂ってるだろう。おいらのヤバいやつランキングの中でも5本の指に入りそうだぞ。それに立ち上がっただけでなんだか部屋の空気が急に変わって喋りにくくなる
小
し。
さなお客さん、過分なお言葉感謝いたします。そうかしこまる必要はありません。公務の場ではないので、どうぞ力を抜いてください。
しんどかった。そんじゃ遠慮なくズボッと聞くぞ。九条かまじと柊千里が結婚するって噂が流れてるんだけど、
Paimon don't fuck around. She just gets straight to the point.
おや、 あなたたちの耳にも入っていたんですね。なるほど、そうでしたか。ええ、確かに事実です。私も少し前にそのことを知りました。二大奉行の有力者同士の婚姻です。稲妻全土で大きな話題となるでしょう。祭事や文化に関することは社奉行の務め。その件も当然我々の管轄になります。
まあ、ある意味奉行と将軍様のメンツは人々から同等に見られるからね。こちらも重要視しないといけない。
ほむほむ、なるほどな。まあ、とりあえず好きな人同士が結婚できるんだし、おめでたいことだよな。
ええ、そうですね。奉行間の婚姻はめったにないことですが、あのお二人は愛を育んだ者同士。固定観念にとらわれることなく、
He's a great
自由
ventriloquist,
な
I'll give
道
him
を
that.
歩むべきでしょう。
では後ほど俺が両家を訪問し、上里家からの祝いの品を届けてきます。
いや、今回は私が自ら出向こう。
しかし若にはまだ公務が。
九条家と柊家が婚姻関係を結ぶのだから、上里家も相応の礼を尽くすべきだろう。社奉行の業務は実に雑多。そのため婚礼などの祭事は
I never
いつも
changed my
妹に
game
任
on
せています。
Twitch. Y'all.
ただ綾香はここのところ多忙で手が回らない状況なんです。
Y'all
一
let me
方
slack.
私はちょうど時間が空いています。
Hold on, I gotta
これ
update
を
my
機
game.
にお二人に会っておくのも悪くはありません。そこでどうでしょう。あなたたちも一緒に行きませんか。
Oh my god, internet, please, for the love of God. Work for 5 seconds. Where'd my little Twitch thingy go? My Twitch thingy's gone. No, where's my Twitch thingy? Oh no. My Twitch dashboards are gone. Hold up. Hold up, I gotta update my thingy. I forgot to change it. Because we're scuffed today. We're always scuffed. Scuffed stream professional over here. As the children say. Hold up. Let me update the status of the game. Beep, 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 beep. Why is nothing loading? My internet is crap. Okay. Okay. Updated. Yay. Back to the game.
この件を気にかけているということは、あなたたちとあの二人の間には何かしら特別な縁があるということ。
I'm not as interested
で
as
あ
you
れば
may think.
共に訪問し、彼らを祝
Do I
福し
have
ま
to
せん
go to
か。
someone's wedding? I don't even like to go to
それ
weddings
と
in
も
real life.
私の勘違いでしたか。
そんな特別って言えるほどの仲じゃないぞ。まあ、いろいろありはしたけど、ごく普通の関係というか、手紙を送ったのもただ依頼を受けたからであって待てよ。
I mean, technically we helped the wedding happen, but that doesn't mean I want to go. Just because I
ありが
helped
とうござい
them,
ます。
you know,
あなたたちがいて
be
くれれば
connected.
無意味な挨拶を多少省くことができるでしょう。
お前、社奉行のくせに挨拶が
You
苦手
can't do small
お
talk.
や、わざわざ
Small talk is a chore. Then why are you making me go to a wedding? It's like the home of small talk.
そういった煩わしいことを好んで
There
行
are
う
people in the world
人
who
も
quite
います
enjoy
が
doing chores, but I am not one of
私は
them.
違います。
Boy,
トーマ、
listen here.
客人と出かけてくる。家の中の
Why
ことは
wouldn't you
頼んだよ。
bring your butler
Hi,
with you?
Waka.
He's king of
お気をつ
chores.
けていってらっしゃい。
And he's a people person. Okay, fine. Let's kiss. Where am I going? Tom was a good boy.
やっと戻って。
おや、このお二人は？
He's like, who are these motherfuckers you brought to my front
オイ
door?
ラたちと一緒に来た友達だ。
Thank you. Less cutscene. More anti-cutscene.
本当のことだった。ただの噂ではなかった。
それはよかった。
ただ、私があの二人の代わりに伝えたのはいささか妥当とは言えません。
当主様、僕たちなんかにそうかしこまらないでください。
なら、
We won't tell anyone except we've already told everyone.
そうだ。これか。
もちろんですとも、光栄です。
私はさ。
新の
ありがとう。
It's been so long since we did either of their stories, I don't even remember what their stories are. That's what's fucking sad. Bing bong ding dong.
到着いたしました。ごゆっくりどうぞ。それ。
ああ、ご苦労だった、一平。まさか、シャブ行様がいらっしゃるとは。十分なおもてなしができず。
九条様、そう気を使われずとも本日伺ったのは、柊様ともうすぐ婚礼の儀を挙げられると耳にしたからです。
それは、ご丁寧にありがとうございます。
オイラたちもお祝いに来たぞ。
Come on, shut the hell up.
以来、天領奉行の内情はだいぶ当主代行として政務にいち早くなれるよう尽力しております。
謙虚な方だ。世間ではあなたの評価はとても高いようですね。
滅相もございません。周りの者たちに支えられているからこその地位です。そして情勢が落ち着いてきた今、自分自身のことについても時間を割くことができるようになってまいりました。
人生の一大事だもんな。うまく縁談がまとまっ。
いえ、そんな、なんだか少し恥ずかしくなってきましたね。あ、申し訳ございません。
いえいえ、このまま聞いておりますので大丈夫ですよ。どうぞ続けてください。何せ刑事です。お気になさらず。眉を潜めながら幸せを語る者なんておりませんでしょう。
ええ、ありがとうございます。ところで今回の婚姻について上里様はどうお考えでしょう？
そんなことありません。人の恋路を妨害するなどあってはならないことですから。周りからは様々な声が上がるかもしれませんが、あなたもきっと後々の問題を考えた上でご決断されたはずです。
ええ、おっしゃる通りです。
ならば自信を持ってください。強い意志を持つ者はすでに決めたことに揺らいだりはしません。ただ個人的にはちょっとした懸念があります。
というのは？
天領奉行の内情を正そうと尽力したことは称賛に値します。これを皮切りに変革が始まることでしょう。しかし一方で柊様の父君信介様は未だ牢の中です。この時期に柊家と九条家の婚姻を発表すれば、各地域や勘定奉行内であなたのあらぬ風評が広がってしまうかもしれません。
はい。
Are we gonna break a motherfucker out of prison?
それに関しては僕も頭を悩ませていたところです。柊信介様は僕が千里さんと連絡を取るのを堅くなに反対していました。以前までは手紙ですから、もしこの機を逃してしまえば次はないかもしれません。
あ、思い出したぞ。あのじいさん、顔は笑ってるのにオイラたちの邪魔してきたんだよな。まった ったくひどいやつだったぞ。
お気持ちはわかります。しかしそれは問題を先送りにしているだけの
He's
こ
like,
と。
we don't have to face the problem
遅
if
か
we
れ
leave
早
him
か
in
れ
prison.
再び向き合うことになるでしょう。
ええ、ごもっともです。しかし千里さんが勇気を振り絞り結婚を申し込んでくれたんです。失望させるわけにはいきません。はい、彼女から手紙をもらったんです。悩んだ末、真剣に2人の将来について話し合いました。そういえば僕が改めて求婚を申し込もうと彼女の元を訪れた時、そんな手紙は書いてないなんて言っています。
どういうことだ？
彼女は嘘がバレないようにあえて困惑するふりをしていたんでしょう。もちろん交際を続けてきた僕には彼女の真意など明白でした。手紙の話は僕の冗談ということにして、その流れにかこつけて求婚したんです。彼女は僕の冗談に文句を言いましたが、顔をあからめながらうなずいてくれました。その日の午後、僕たちは
They spent a whole afternoon working through all the details of the wedding. Wow, a whole
それで
afternoon.
2人の合意のもと、
That's
式の日取り
a
を決め
whole
た
lot
の
of
ですね。
planning time for a whole, you know,
こうして僕たちはようや
like
く
essentially a noble wedding.
僕も
Yeesh.
そろそろ
Don't put too much thought into it,
こ
buddy.
の先
Oh my god, what the fuck? He's getting the hero lighting over
僕は
here.
必ず彼女のそばに立ち続け、頼れる存在になってみせます。
眩しい。さっきから
No
突っ込み
doggos.
たかったん
No,
だ
we
け
went
ど、
outside.
恋に落ちたやつってみんなこんななのか？
申し訳ございません。上里様、それにお二人もお恥ずかしい話ばかりをしてしまいました。
いえいえ、むしろ安心しましたよ。あなたのその態度と決意を見て心配は不要だと感じました。婚礼の儀をつつがなく執り行えることを祈っています。
そうだな。お前のその出れた顔はちょっとイラッとするけど、おめでたいことだもんな。オイラたちも幸せを祈ってるぜ。
皆さん、
I don't get why the two travelers have voice actors
我々は次の
and their
用事があ
response
り
to
ますの
everything
で、
is either touch their
これ
chin
に
or
て
touch their
失礼しま
chest.
す。
Like, why do we have voice actors for you?
外までお送りいたします。
It's one thing if you were like Link and you didn't talk, but they literally have voice actors.
あいつ忙しそうだった。
そうですね。旅人さん、
I
あなた
don't
はど
care.
うね。
What do I care? I'm not getting
恥ずかしが
married
り屋
to
で
the
はあっ
dude.
ても
I don't care about his
私も
fucking
気にはなり
wedding.
ます。ただ残念ながら、
そうだよ、なんでだ？
Let's stay out of the man's fucking business. How about that?
冒険理由は主に2つです。1つ、我々が2つ。こちらの方が重要なのですが、当事者たちがこの件をあまり気に留めている。私たちが無理に干渉すれば、親切心が裏目に出てしまうこともあるでしょう。
This day has felt like forever, and also it went by very quickly.
確かに。
I don't know how time does both, but I hate it.
世の中のあらゆるものはつながっています。一見して単純な結果であっても、その大半は複数。何事も明確にしようとすれば効率はね、そういうことになるかもしれませんね。普段から私はこのように考えています。ことが起こった以上、それがもたらす最終的な結果が
For somebody who doesn't like small talk, he sure has a
今の
lot
と
to
こ
say.
ろはっきりとした結論は出せないでしょう。それよりも旅人さん、あのような短い会話でこうも要所を抑えていると。
あれ？でも、
それはあくまで九条鎌地の主観であり、事実と私たちも
No! Why are we interfering? Mind
こ
your
れからもし
business.
彼女も九条鎌人生常に順風満帆というわけにはいきません。
Amen, motherfucker. Amen. Okay, now we gotta go to the other place. And we gotta talk to her. I just wanted to do the new event. I didn't know I had to do all this other stuff first.
式に向けてまだまだ準備が山積みですね。離島をよく訪れる商会の役員も招いた方がいいでしょうか。
ええ、少なくとも招待状を送る必要。
ブレブレブレブレブレ。
シャブ業様。
ブレ。
わざわざ勘定奉行へお越しいただいたということは何か重要な用事でも？
いえ、ちょうど式の話をしていたようですね。今日はそのことで来たんです。現在、柊千里様のご都合はいかがでしょ
お嬢様なら客人の応対中です。いつ？
上里様、それに使用人の方々もどうぞ中でお
Hell
待ちく
yeah,
ださ
tea
い。
and snacks.
お
Let's
茶を準備し
go. Snacks, 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 snacks.
う。おっと、このお二人は
いひひ、そんなに気を使わなくても。
あなた方のお
Dogs,
手を煩
no.
わせる
Shush,
つ
we
もり
went
はありません。
outside. We went on the break.
私たちは近くを散歩でもしていましょう。大事な式の準備を邪魔してしまい申し訳ございません。
とんでもございません。
He's like, come in here and eat these damn snacks, motherfucker.
いつもお
They're
手伝い
poison.
をさせてこのように忙しくしているのも盛大で
That lady's just rubbing the window with her hand.
望んでいるからです。
There's not even a window. She's rubbing a shoji screen with her hand. What? Is she supposed to be dusting? What is
みんなで
that?
参加できるようにします。
Oh my god, this dog, yo. This dog.
素晴らしい心がけです。では、私たち、
はい。
Oh my god, are we getting snacks or not?
なんかいろいろと話
Kill some time. Really? I want to play the game. I don't want to kill time.
こ
Oh
れ
my
だから
god.
私は社交辞令や
Hence why I
政治が
dislike
嫌い
small
なんで
talk.
す
So we have to go like distract ourselves until it's time.
ここへ来る途中屋台を見つけた
Oh
ので、
my god.
そこ
I
で時
just
間を潰しましょう。
what do we get to do? What's our killing
の
time?
ことだったのか。
Tomoki. What are you working on, Tomoki?
あ、またあったね、君たち。
You got some good food for me?
毎回とんでもない大物を連れて
We always have a VIP.
こっち、
前に稲妻町で将軍様と。
なるほど。
Are we going on a
水
date?
仙団子
Are we
牛乳
going
の
on a
話
date?
は耳にしていましたが、まさかあなたたちが私も普段彼の屋台の前を通るたびに珍しい飲み物を買っては試しているんです。いつも新しい味に出会わせてくれます。ちょうど離島で屋台をやっているのを目にしたので、
Let's
立ち寄ってみよう
go.
と思ったのです。
Date, 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 date.
上里様たちのおかげで商売もようやく軌道に乗り、僕の創作料理を食べてみたい
Yay!
という
His
人も
food
増えて
business
き
is
ました。
starting to take off.
そして何よりこの調子で創作料理の道を
He's
突
gonna
き進ん
stick
で
to
もいいの
creative
だと、
cuisine.
より多くの人に僕の料理を食べてもらいたい。お客さんに創作、今回もいろいろと悩んだ末に新しい
All
飲
new
み物
business
の発売に
concept.
踏み切り、
それは興味深い。どんな飲み物でしょう？
お客さんに選択を委ねるんです。自由に食材を選んでい
Complete
ただ
creative
き、
control to the
それを
customer.
牛乳やお茶に
So
入れ
he's
て
basically a
飲み物を
boba
作ります。
stand now. They offer ingredients and you choose what to
団子だ
mix,
けでなく、
as well as dango,
紅
rice
芋団
cake,
子、
purple
黒糖、
potato
夕
balls,
暮れの
black
実など
sugar, and
豊富に
sunset.
取り揃えています。
I tried black sugar. I don't know if I just didn't have good black sugar. I wasn't a fan. It just tasted like burnt, but not in a caramelly kind of way. I'm open to trying a different kind, but the kind I had were kind of like soft, puffy Cheeto texture, but they were black sugar, and I don't know. It was weird. Not terrible, but just like wasn't
こ
good.
こに置いていない食材も選んでいいのでしょうか？
Let's make our own boba drink. Yes, let's go. Let's go.
そうですね。
Boba drink.
問題ありませ
Boba
ん。
drink.
もし何かいい食材を思いつきましたら、ぜひ申し付けてください。もともとはお客さんに自由な発想を与えたいと考え、
それはよかった。
He's gonna give a
そうだ、
fucking list. Let's go.
スミレウリ、
Lavender
海
melon,
藻、
seagrass,
それから海
sea
粒子なのです
ganoderma.
が、
そんなの牛乳。
そうですが、何かいけなかったでしょうか？
Oh, this motherfucker is the reason that Toma eats weird shit, right? Because he just makes anything and then gives it to Toma. Oh, excuse me. Hold on one second, guys. I'm being barked at by a dog in my doorway. Why? Why you bark at me? Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. Deaf dog, you know, is hard to get her to be quiet because she doesn't realize that she's fucking loud.
いかがです
Let's do the lavender
や
melon.
ばそうな気がするけど。
ではスミレウ
Three
リ
milks with
牛乳
lavender
を
melon,
かしこまりまし
please.
た。すぐに用意し。
Lavender melon boba. Let's go. Creative milk. That's a horrible fucking word.
さあどうぞお召し上がりください。
生のスミレウリは
私は自然な味わいを堪能できて悪くないと思いますよ
He's cute.
思ったより満足してるんだな。
味を気にしているのですか
当たり前だぞ。美味しい料理を食べてうまい飲み物を飲む。
ええその通りです私もそれらを楽しむことができたらどれほどいいことそうかもしれませんですが
Yes, no one has unlimited energy. I try to conserve mine for the things that really count. To create some mental breathing room, I try not to overthink the less critical matters. I wish my brain worked like that. So he has his sister do the public events, and having Toma does his housekeeping.
けど今はただ時間を潰してるだけだろ
そうでもありません場所を変えて詳しくお話ししましょう
Okay. We got
柊家
some
を出てから
melon
一つ気づい
drink.
たことがあります些細なことなのですが婚礼するとすぐさま柊しかし柊信介様はまだ牢の中今の柊家の柱は柊千里ですそれでも彼らは心配するどころか純粋にお祝い事だと思うおそらく部外者の前で家の内情を話したくなかったのでしょうしかし
One of my neighbors must be outside because the other dog is going absolutely fucking berserk. Like, I don't know if you guys can hear him now because I put him outside, but barking their absolute brains out.
よく見張っておいてください
は
どこから
彼は私が最も信頼を置く終末版の一人です私たちの後をつけ
当主様当然のことをしたまで
あそこにいた者たちから目を離さないでく
He's
だ
got
さ
a
い
grappling hook on his butt.
はでは早速任務へ向かいます
おっとそうでした先ほど私が飲んだ牛乳を
Place one more on order and deliver it to Toma. Poor Toma.
トーマも巻き込まれる
Ah, they literally said poor Toma. Good luck, Toma. Well, Toma can handle anything, right? Because, like, he ate that hot pot thing.
柊様の応対が終わりましたので中庭で
ご苦労様ですさあ
Okay, back to the meeting at hand. God damn, this dog is gonna drive me insane. I can't stream too late today because people will be here probably in like an hour, assuming that they don't come any earlier. So it's not gonna be a super long stream today, but I should be able, if my schedule in my brain is correct, I should be able to stream again tomorrow. So we'll have another stream tomorrow. So no matter how far we get in this, don't worry. It won't be a long hiatus before the next stream. I'm trying, amidst all of these job interviews and stuff, and my job that I currently have, to try and squeeze more streams in. This week was a little unexpected chaos that I was not informed about until the last minute, so that's why we didn't have streams the first half of this week. But we should have streams, obviously, today, tomorrow. This weekend, probably not because of, like, people being off because of the holiday, and also we have a family birthday this weekend that we're probably going to do something for. And then next week, my work schedule is, like, completely unhinged. Like, I work full days almost every day next week, so I don't know if I'm gonna get many streams in next week. Oh, welcome. I'm gonna butcher this, I am so sorry. Ian the Fox? Thank you for raiding, welcome. We're having a little Genshin in chat. We were doing some Jojo smash or pass earlier. Because we're gross. Pardon if you hear any dogs yapping it up in the background. How have we been faring? How many times we got to talk about this wedding? Lord. I am not a skilled Genshin player, so if you're here because I am playing Genshin, I apologize in advance. I do not know how to build a character, I am relatively new to the game, and I am absolute poopy. I am here for the hot men, and that is basically it.
将軍様の下で働いているもん、その喜びに感化されてか、
Oh my god, this
私
dog
まで
is
嬉しく
going
なったほど
absolutely
です。
berserk outside. Good lord.
お二人の婚姻に
I don't know why we have to be all up in these people's wedding business. Like, unless it's gonna start a war, is it really our business?
簡単に決められるようなことではありませんでしたが、この一件によって世間には少なからぬ影響を及ぼしてしまうでしょう。ですが、 里も大
Blah
変
blah
なん
blah, your dad's in jail, blah blah blah.
はい、正直なところ、今も
Wait,
不安
she's
は
nervous
残
about
って
the
います。
wedding, but she's the one who proposed.
ただ、鎌地さんがいつも励ましてくれるんです。
どうやら柊様
Why?
はいろいろ
Why?
と悩みを
Wait,
抱えていらっ
so
し
if
ゃ
she
る
has reservations about getting married, why did she propose?
はい。実は先ほどまで応対していた方は重要な客人などではなく、
Okay, she was meeting with an officer.
はい。彼は急に私のところに来ると話を聞いてみると、その内容はとて
She
も
already
率
has
直なもので、
objections to the wedding.
普段の彼は物静かなので、あのように興奮した姿、彼は婚姻をするのに今は適していないと言って、
I
も
mean,
し
it is a
私が
bad
九条家
time.
に嫁げば、
It looks really
一家の
fucking
柱がい
shady
なくなり、柊家
to
の
marry
基
into
盤
a
は揺らいで
clan
しまいます。
when the
その上、
pillar's in jail.
私自身にも
That
悪
could
い
be
影
seen
響
as an
が出るでし
ulterior
ょう。
motive.
二つの家族が一つになるだけなん
いえ、稲妻の風習において家族とは大き婚姻を結べば、
Yeah, she'll be
様
part
は
of the
九条
Kanjo
家の一員になります。
And the current pillar of her clan is in prison. So,
おっしゃる通りです。
probably not great.
このようなことを言うのはあまり
I
よ
allowed
ろしくあ
myself to
り
be
ませ
pushed
ん
into
が、
this, she says. You proposed to him! I'm so
心が揺らいでい
confused.
ます。あ、お客様に愚痴を聞かせるなんて本当に
Let's have
申し
some of this
いいん
damn
ですよ。
tea and
そういった
You
類
call off
の
the wedding
話
and
を
we'd be
聞く
done
の
with
も
this.
シャブ業の務めですから。
Because, like, her boyfriend's a wet fucking
あな
blanket,
たが
right? Like,
抱えている
he's like a
悩みを知
total
った以
nerd.
上、私も相
Speaking
談
as a
に乗
nerd,
り
I can
お
say
役
that.
に立てればと思っ
He's
て
a
お
nerd.
ります。
He has no game. That man don't fuck. Like, let's be real. That man did not propose. He straight up said that she was the one who told him to propose.
私たちが九条様から聞いた
So
話に
either
よ
the
れ
letter
ば、
wasn't from her,
柊様の手紙がきっか
or
けとな
she
り、
crazy.
婚姻し
And
かし
he's a big weeb. Like, he's a
あ
big
なた
old
は
weenie,
そ
you
の
know?
ような
Like,
手
I
紙
don't
を書いて
understand.
いないという話も
This
聞い
whole
てい
thing
ます。
is like the stupidest
それって
subplot.
川
Like,
地
I
さんが
get
求婚
from
の
the
際に
political
使った
standpoint
小
how
細
it
工なので
works.
は？
But from the
可
character
愛らしく
standpoint,
色
it's
鮮やかに
stupid.
書かれた丸文字で
This is like what I talk about when I talk about like why I skip over a lot of dialogue, because A, it's repetitive, and B, it doesn't always make sense.
可愛い丸その手紙がなければ、お二人は婚姻を結んでいなかった。
そう言われると確かにあの手紙は
九条様の話によれば、手紙はあなた
Okay,
が書いたものだ
so yeah,
そう
somebody
で
else
す
wrote the letter. So that's the
ど
difference.
ういう
しかし、お二人がそのよう
Okay,
に
so
信
now, yeah,
頼
okay,
し
now
合
we're
えるの
piecing
は
this
実
together.
に良い
Like,
こと。
okay, that makes more sense then.
そう考えると
Because he straight up, but like, why would, the whole thing is dumb. Why would she agree if she straight up was like, LOL, why did you, what letter? Haha, you're so funny, I love you. And then like, she was just like, yeah, I'll get married to you even though I don't want to get married to you. Like, he literally said to her that she's the one who insinuated they get married. So if somebody is trying to force them to get married for fucked up reasons,
何せわ
then she should have just said, hey, wait a minute, what the hell are you talking about? I didn't write you no fucking letter.
おっしゃる通り
Instead of playing it off
手
like a
紙の
joke.
件は本当に重要ではない。し
The
かし
origin of the letter doesn't
立場
matter.
のことは違います。
I mean, I guess it really does,
もともと
given
私
that
と
it's a
鎌地
political
さん
thing, but okay.
ですが
Go off, I guess.
もう少しじっくりと考える必要。
夫婦になるという
This
ことは
this whole thing is so like the
一緒に関わる
doofiest
重要な
sideline.
問題
Like,
です。
I mean, I get it, but I just
それから
I have no
困っ
interest.
ている人々を助けるのもシャブ業の先ほどお話しした内容は私自身をあなた
Just
と
call off the
愛
damn
し合う
wedding
者
or
同士が一緒
postpone
になる
it,
ことは
or let's get the man out of
決して
prison.
怪我す
One of the
言
two.
葉の
Like,
一
you
つ
know,
一つを
whatever.
心に刻んでおきます。
Yeah,
え
yeah. Blah 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 blah.
ただご自身の気持ちに素
Oh,
直に
are we
従
done with
え
this, or do we have to
ば
go
問題あ
back
り
to
ま
the
せん
other dude? This is like the
お見
least.
送りします。
This is like the least exciting Genshin stream where we just talk to people. It's just
大丈夫ですよ。
cutscene
お気遣い
central. This is
な
not a
く。
game. This is a movie at this point.
旅人さん
This is
どこか
literally a
落ち着いて
movie.
話せる場所
All
を
we've
探
done
し
is
て
walk from
情
one
報を
person
整理し
to
ましょう。
another person to another person and talk to them. And now we're gonna go and talk to somebody else. This is just talking and walking simulator. This is there has been no gameplay today. Like, we finally get to come back from a little unexpected stream hiatus, and it's just talking simulator the event. At least we'll get to stream tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get through a bulk of this today. And then tomorrow will be a little bit more exciting. Okay. Well,
千
let's...
里のあの感じ。九条綾と
Yeah. Great married couple, or soon to be married couple, on a totally different page from each other. That's always promising.
いえ言えることは全て言いましたよシャブ業の立場上タブ業のないただ事の真相を探れば探るほど
妙
柊千里に早く婚姻を結んでほしいと願
Yep.
っている
Someone
の
wants them to be married as soon as possible.
私に考えて
Someone
も
wrote
み
the
て
letter
くだ
that
さい
wasn't her.
一般の役人ですら柊千里の状況をし言葉に一貫性のない者がいたらその人の行動からもし偽造の手紙が効力を発揮しなかったとしても
Very
責
weird.
任を問われる心配はありませんそして今回のように成功すれば表向きは2人の仲をと柊千里が九条家に嫁ぎ柊家の当主が牢屋に入ったままとなれば勘定奉行の中で柊家に対する不満の声が上がることで証拠ならあります新之丞で
Okay.
す、
新之丞
そろそろ戻ってくるはずですね
あ当主様
Oh, damn. Man, like a fucking ninja up in here.
これで
The
2
fuck?
回目だぞ
彼らは勘定奉行の衛兵を連れて行きました
はい新之丞という男です
やはりそ
Oh,
うです
his
か
name
首謀
tag
者に
literally
とっ
says
て
ninja.
柊家が弱っている今こ
I mean,
そ
he
千載一遇の機会
he very
となり
much
ます
is. He
本
pops
来
up out
で
of
あれ
nowhere.
ば九条鎌地の説得によりしかし新之丞と話したことで彼女に迷う
I love how this is like recap the anime, where it's like every time we talk to a new character, we have to recap the entire story. Like, Lord, we get it. Can we do the anti-cutscene thing where it's like Paimon explains what's happening, Ayato explains what's happening, blah 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 explains it.
ことを加え彼女は非常に
We've gone over this like
受け身的な
4
立場にあります
times now. This is becoming Danganronpa
未
the
来で
game.
幸せが待っていると思いながら九条家に嫁げば
Yes. Oh my god. We understand marriage is such a trap. Damn, Paimon.
ただそう簡単に
Uh-huh, trap, blah blah blah. We get it. Stop the wedding, blah blah blah. You become the villains, public backlash. What are we
こ
gonna
の事態
do?
を思い通り制御するた
I
め
mean,
彼らも前に出て
do we?
それまで
Oh
は
my god.
新之丞の旧
Guys,
新
I
之
just
丞の
wanted
居
to
場所を
attend
教
a
えてくださ
festival.
い
I didn't want to deal with ruining a wedding. That was not the plan for today's stream. Is that it? Is there more? Do I have to do something else? The truth is also a lie. Oh, what the fuck just happened? Oh, that was weird. What just happened? Oh my god, get the hell out of here.
随分と長いしたな。
Hold on, I didn't even know my
そろ
fucking
そろ
clock
体を
was
動
on.
かさ
Yeah,
な
I
い
hear
と
you.
カビが生えちまうぞ。
I didn't even... Oh man, get out of here. I'm like, what happened to my story? It disappeared. Oh god. Okay. I gotta go this way. Where are we headed to? We're headed to over here. We'll go up here. Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic for 1 second. Let me check on this dog real quick while this teleports us to Mars. Okay, sorry about that. Bringeth the dogs in. Alright. Which way am I going? This way. Whee! Oop.
何してるんだ新之丞を離せ
そこの者、直ちに暴行をやめなさい。
Throw a boba at him!
どうしてシャブギョウ様が。いや、俺たちを動かせるのは旦那様だけ。
そうですか。
Oh shit, let's go! Let's go. Oh shit.
総流水泳。
Oh shit, let's go.
引くぞ。
こいつはどうだ。風邪ひくなよ。
話が通じないなら
引くぞ。
Okay.
そう、引くぞ。早く旦那様にこのことを伝え。
逃がすか
追わなくて結構。
I love that like the cages in Genshin, like you could easily get
魚を
through the
釣るには
cracks of
餌
the
が
like
必要です。
the
放って
gaps
おきましょう。
in the boards.
それよりも彼らは先ほどのただ
What do we need a
激
key
しい
for?
戦
Just
闘だ
fucking
ったので
use your
鍵
sword
を
and
見
chop
失
the
って
fucking
しま
wood
ったよ
open.
おタヌキがいるぞもしかして
ねえ、追いかけます。
Tanuki-chan! Baby boy!
Kore.
タヌキさん。
なんと感謝すれば。本当にありがとうございます。危うく溺れ死ぬところでした。彼らは私を檻ごと海に放り込むつもりだったようです。そうだ、お嬢様のコインですが。
It's all part of a
それを利用して。
落ち着け新之
Yep, we got that.
はい。その件
Oh
で
my
したら
god, please,
私
let's
この
not
計画
recap
の
again.
首
We
謀
get
者
it, we get it, we get it, we
そう
get it, we
シャ
get
ブ
it.
業様が自ら手をか。
この件は三奉行に
We're
とど
gonna
まら
shank
ず
somebody.
稲妻全土に将軍様は昔からく
I
だら
don't
な
know
い
if that
権
was
力
thunder
争い
or
を嫌
what I
悪してい
just
ました
heard, but there was a loud noise through
将
my
軍様の
headphones.
臣下たる奉行として 新之丞
Blah 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 blah
とり
blah.
あえず
Don't
今
return
は
your
戻っ
post. Be
旅人さん
hidden.
にパイも
Let's
さ
get the hell out of here. Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's go. We leave.
おや、これはこれは。シャブ業様ではありません。
Oh, shit.
あなたが理由もなくここに現れ、まさか何か企んでいらっしゃる。
いえ死刑が行われていると小耳に挟んだものでして、たとえ新之丞があなたの家臣であっても
死刑死刑だなんてとんでもない。あの雑敗、どういうわけかお嬢様のもとへ行き、
I love that there's just a
自分
crab
勝手に失礼な
crawling
ことを
along in
口
the
走っ
front.
たの。そのせいでお嬢様はひどく
つまり彼がそのような行動をとった理由をあなたはわからないのですね。
こちらはあらぬことをいろいろ
Slap him with your fucking sleeves. Let's go, Ayato. Let's go. Choke him out. Choke him out with your kimono sleeve.
柊家のお嬢様であることに違いはありません。
You know, or choke me out with your kimono
最
sleeve.
も
I'm
地位
not
ある
picky.
お方のままです。もちろん私たちも誠心誠意を尽くして彼女に仕え、公庫の憂いを立つのにお力添えします。責務を果たすのが我々の原則。それを守
The
る
crab's gonna get you. Look out,
あの男は
Ayato.
お嬢様の心を乱した。
What if crabs could pinch you in this game? Because y'all know I get hit by lightning in like every fucking cutscene. What if that crab just walked up and like grabbed my fucking leg?
彼は
He's just at every angle. I love it. Every time the camera moves, the crab is just in the middle of the screen.
あなたのように
Go, little crab, go.
さあ理屈ばっかこねやがって
He's a slime ball.
ふと思い出した話があります。
I like that Aito's got like a little mole next to his mouth.
私は毎日のように興味深いものを見聞きしてきました。ある外国の商人から聞いた話によると、
He's like,
とて
bitch,
も
I will
長い
fucking
舌を
shank you
持
with
つ
my
鳥が
water
いるそう
sword.
なんです。
And
あ
I
な
will
た
sit
も
here and
博識
clap.
なお方、そのような希少な鳥が普段どういった目的で使われるか当てられるのではないでしょうか。
は観賞用の愛玩動物ですか。
この鳥の面白いところは飼うことができず何の役にも立たないところでして、仮に捕まえたとしても舌を切って窓から
excuse me?
放り捨てるしかありません。
What?
なぜなら皆口を揃えてこう言うのです。舌が長くへりくつばかりこねて騒いだあ
What
げ
the
く
fuck?
すべてはったりであったと。
シャブ業様ともあろう方が我々勘定奉行を揶揄するためにここまで来られたのですか。
Why has this old man got better hair than me? What's up with
い
that?
え、とんでもありません。勘定奉行の皆様はいつも実直で、まさかあなたのような方が
The crab! He's stuck in the wall!
重箱の隅をつついたりするとは思いもしませんでした。その上、
Hold on. Let me see. Let me
柊
try
様
something.
を
Oh,
勘
I
定
wanna
奉
get
行
this
から
out
引きずり、
シャブ業様、その発言に証拠はあるのですか。
Hi, welcome, Lily Jen. Thank you for following. You're here for crab content. We're all here for crab content,
目
apparently.
の前に証人がいるではありませんか。あなたは彼が確信をついたのを知って慌てて口封じをしようとしましたね。
This is the most. This might be the least gameplay we've ever had in a Genshin
Oh, yeah.
stream. I genuinely think today is like the most talking and least playing we've had. We have had literally one fight, and it was like 2 seconds long. Everything else has been dialogue. So I hope you all enjoyed today's movie of Genshin.
表沙汰にはできない悪巧みばかりするなんて
Oh my god.
賢いと言うべきか愚かだと言うべきか。
There's not even any music either. It's literally just dialogue.
将軍様のために
The crab
働い
is
てきた
still there.
あ
He
なたは
hasn't despawned yet.
周りの優秀な人々からちっとも学ばず
Still in the show.
利益に目がくらみ自らの前途を絶ってしまった。松浦様、私は決して怒ってなん
Oh
かいません
damn.
よ。
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. He dropped that
あなた
fucking
の
bomb
こ
on
とを
him.
残念に
Damn.
思っているのです。
Motherfucker's like, shut the mate.
ああ、そうですか。では、聡明なあなたは
いや
私を
そう
ど
です
しようというのです。これは我々勘定奉行の問題。
You're gonna handle it amongst yourselves, huh? I don't know about that.
竹の内情にまで
This old man's got some balls. He's about to get fucking
勝手にあな
stabbed.
たの意図を推察しても良いということですよね。
He's questioning his motives? Oh
あ
my
なた
god, get
は
out of
た
here
だ
with this
勘
shit.
定奉行と天領奉行の力が一箇所に集中することを避けたい。
Somebody slapped this old motherfucker in
も
the
し
head.
そうなれば奉行間の均衡が取れなくなり、社
Oh my
奉
god,
行
these
の
dogs,
地位
y'all.
が
These
脅
dogs.
かされてしまうか。だからもっともらしい理由を見つけて、この婚姻をなかったものにしよう
Yes,
と
sure.
企んでいる
We're here to break up the marriage because we give a fuck. We don't give a fuck.
おや、
Spoiler alert.
あなたの目にはそのように映っていたのですね。
Traveler's like, we don't
さすが
care.
と言うべきでしょうか。賛成力に関する利害の配慮は私よりもはるかに優れているようです。
婚礼は必ず行います。
He's like, motherfucker, these motherfuckers are getting married whether you like it or not.
今頃は布告もされ、
You walk like you got poop in your pants, good sir. You probably do.
九条鎌地と柊千里が恋仲であったことは世間に知られていませんでした。ですが、今はもう各地で話題となっているはず。
My god, y'all.
これが布告された時点
I think this cutscene has
で、
been like 30
たとえ
fucking
婚
minutes.
姻がまだであっても
I can't believe this.
時間の問題です。
There's more lore in this wedding than there is the whole game combined.
なるほど。やはり私の考えが足りていませんでしたか。
Still a good ventriloquist.
はあ、ようやくそれを思い知ったの
So
です。
suddenly we see eye to eye as we stick a sword through his
本
eye.
当はあなたのことをそこらの人々よりは
Damn, he
賢
straight
い
up
と
called
思
him
っていた
stupid.
のですが、
I mean, I ain't gonna
全く
disagree.
残念です。
神里綾人、
Yep.
貴様、
もう言いたいことは終わりのようなので、
何が言いたい？
Hmm?
婚姻を結ぶことで勘定奉行と天領奉行、実際孤立するのは勘定奉行の方。
Mhm.
さて、
Okay, we gotta speed run this
あ
story. We're
な
gonna be
た
here
と
all
は
night.
大変有意義なお話ができましたので、これで。
He's like, okay, right, bye. Called you stupid. I'm out. Bye.
おい、何がなんだか。
Paimon, well, Paimon, you don't follow shit.
彼らが策を講じるのであれば、私も無策で挑むわけ。まずは稲妻城に戻って現状を確認しましょう。
Oh my god, we gotta talk more about this? Why? Why is this a walk and talk quest? I don't wanna walk and talk, y'all. I wanna fucking just be done. This has been the whole stream. Hurry! Well, we are not gonna get to have more boba adventures, because this is gonna be the whole stream today, apparently. Where am I going? This way. Oops.
これ見て、勘定奉行の柊お嬢様と
Oh, so they
天領
fucking
奉行の
announced it.
九条
Okay.
鎌地。ええ。けど突然よね。そんな雰囲気。
ああ、でもこの一歩を踏み出すのはそう簡単なことではなかったはずだ。二人の門出を祝おう。
結婚式が行われるのは
Okay.
もう間違いないみたい
That
だな。
was basically just, hey, yo,
結
they
論を
announced
出す
it.
のは早計です。向こうはこの勢いに乗じて婚姻を推し進めるつもりなのでしょう。ならばこちらは相手の計略の裏をかけばいい。ただそれも九条鎌地の協力あっての話ですが。
捕まらない。
Let's talk to the weenie.
皆様、いいところにお越しくださいました。実は僕も今しがどうしてこんなにも急な発表がされたのでしょう。
So two people agreed to get married,
僕は心の準備が
and neither of them were
そ
ready.
れなんだけど、実は
Oh, thank God, we don't gotta tell the whole story 500 more
なる
times.
ほど。まさか
このまま婚姻を進めた場合、あなたに影響はさほどありません。しかし
僕もその可能性を考慮していなかったわけではありません。ただ、
ええ、お気持ちはお察しします。ただ失礼、考えてもみてください。あなたが彼女が守られなければ大変なことになると思った時点で、
そんな。
あなたを責めるつもりはありませんよ。 大切な人を守りたいという気持ちは当然ですから。それにあなたはとても聡明で優しいお方。心配のあまり混乱さえしていなければ、もっと慎重に考えることができたはずです。あなたの愛する柊様はきっと自立心が強く優しく、決して屈しないお方なのでしょう。
To have the flawless skin of a Genshin character.
しかし、もし彼女がこのままあなたと婚姻を結べば、これから先、あなたにもたれかかることになってしまいます。それでも、
perfectly shaped eyebrows.
僕は心から彼女を愛しています。だからこそ、彼女が苦しむ姿はも
I
ち
just
ろ
want
ん、
to live here. Look how
利
pretty
用さ
this
れる
shit
姿も
is.
見たくありません。神里様のおっしゃる通りです。僕のただ、
Surely somebody has
もう
ported
手
the
遅れ
Genshin
なのではない
world
でしょうか。
into like VR
す
chat
でに
or something,
あ
right?
ちこちに布告が。
私に策があります。
It needs a villain.
この策で私とあなたは悪役を演じ、いかがなさいますか。
まだ挽回の余地があるのならば、ぜひその策。
私は勘定奉行の者にこう伝えました。この婚姻によって勘定奉行、この計略で柊家の力を弱めるにはある条件が必要です。それは天領奉行が婚姻について何も思わないこと。そもそもメガリレーの終結後、天領奉行は勢力の弱まった勘定奉行に手を出すことも可能でした。そのような行動を起こさなかったのは、あなたが天領奉行の当主につき、そして相手に柊様がいたからです。つまりあなたにとって最善とも言える手は、社奉行の指示を受け、一刻も早く婚礼の儀を挙げること、そして柊様を迎えることです。それによって天領奉行の当主であるあなたは、もう何も心配をする必要がなくなります。
なるほど。確かに今の状況にあった巧妙。
そうです。我々の狙いは柊様の立場を変えることにあります。そうすれば勘定奉行での柊様の地位も確保できるでしょう。あの者たちがこの一件の背後にある組織網に気づいたとき、婚姻を彼らが作り上げた障害は彼ら自身の手で解決してもらえばいい。
承知しました。
組織網が
となれば、事の背景が勘定奉行の耳に無事届くようにしなければなりません。私と話をした松浦様も今頃は落ち着きを取り戻し、起こりうる事態を考えているはず。彼は間違い
Has
な
everyone fallen
く
asleep yet?
稲妻城内に偵察を多数送り込みます。我々は鎌地様、あなたのお力もお貸しください。そろそろ頃合いですね。私の忍びが。
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
よよせい。うん。
あの者が松浦家の偵察です。気づかれないよう彼の後をつけましょう。
Oh no! I'm literally behind a building.
おい、見たか？今、九条鎌地様が人を大勢引き連れてここを通ったよな。
最近公表された婚姻と関係あるんじゃないかしら。
そうかもしれないが、婚姻であんなに焦ることはないだろう。それに眉を潜めていたようにも見えた。部下にいろいろと命令もしていたようだし、そこまでする必要があるだろうか。
天領奉行の人間が両家の婚姻の件で離島へ行ったみたいだな。しかもかなりの人を引き連れていた。全部で100人は超えてたんじゃないか。
どうもきな臭いな。面倒なことが起きたりしないだろうか。九条鎌地様が単に心配性なだけであればいいが。
婚姻の件は広まったが、旦那様が心配していたことが的中したのかもしれない。新婦を迎えるだけであればあんなにも人はいらないはず。状況を確認しなければ。
I'll never understand how these fucking things see you.
あいつどっか行ったみたいだぞ。
予想通りです。ついていきましょ
う。Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
この通りで何かを。僕は商人なのですが、気づいたらこのような厳重な。
いえ、ご心配なく。すでにご存知かと思い、そこで九条様は柊様を予定より早く稲妻城へお迎えする。ここにいる皆は柊様のためにその道を守る。我々だけでなく、この先にも天領奉行の者が
その僕が。
いえ、
Security, blah blah blah, send her ahead of the wedding.
そうだったのです。
Shank this motherfucker. Shank him.
なんてことだ。あの者たちは通りを護衛していると言っていた。もし、いや、柊様が離島から離れれば、彼らが押し寄せてくる可能性が。すぐに戻って報告しないと。
Alright, not suspicious at all that he's running away from the guards, just gonna say.
これで仕掛けは十分。あとはそれが成長し、熟すのを待つだけです。
あいつら、
Oh my god,
おと
y'all.
なしく過
This
ちを認める
wedding?
かな。
This
気になる
wedding.
のであれば、2日後また私は他にもいろいろと公務
Can
があ
we
る
do
ので、
something else?
駒はすでに動きました。彼らがこのような
He's like, this ain't my
手を
first
使う
time
のは
fucking up a wedding.
では皆さん、またお会いしましょう。
Is that it?
柊千里が幸せになることを心から願っています。
Don't leave me alone with these weenies.
言っちゃったぞ。本当に。おいらもと。
Oh my god. Are we done? We have to come back? No! Y'all. Y'all. I am dying. This is like the death of me. A mushroom just flew out of the sky. Oh. Hello. Alright. I think I'm gonna save the rest for tomorrow's stream, because I have to end really soon, and I don't want to get absorbed into another 30-minute fucking cutscene. so we might save the rest of this for tomorrow's stream. I don't think I have any stuff to... Yeah, I don't have any stuff, so... I haven't pulled any new characters recently. I haven't pulled Venti, and I haven't pulled Ayato yet. I pulled a second Sucrose, and I pulled 2 more Yunjins, I think, off stream. Yeah, so I pulled a second Sucrose, and then I pulled 2 Yunjins off stream. So that's all you've really missed character pull wise. I haven't pulled anyone else recently. Yeah, so I think we're gonna pause there for the evening, because I only have like 15 more minutes left anyways that I can stream, so I don't want to get absorbed into this cutscene, this next part of the story's cutscene. And we've been going for like, what, 3 hours? So I think it's a good place to end it for the evening, especially since the dogs have hit their commanding attention part of the day. They were doing pretty good in the beginning, but yeah. If you joined later on in the stream, we did Jojo Smasher Pass for the first part of the stream. And, oh, hey, Cab. Yeah, I'm just about to end. But we'll continue tomorrow. We did one very long fucking cutscene is what you missed. Literally, I have sat in a cutscene the entire time that I've played Genshin today. Holy shit. This quest is one long cutscene. It's like a movie. I'm literally just watching a movie. We had 1 2-second fight in the middle of it, and it's just been a cutscene, and we're not even done. We're still in the fucking quest. We're like in part 3 of the same quest. So it's just been talking. That's all it's been. So you have not missed any action. You have not missed any pulls. You have not missed anything but me bitching and yawning about this fucking quest taking forever. But it's a prerequisite quest to do the event that's going on right now, so I have to do it. Which, if I would have known, I probably would have done it off stream, but I didn't know it was going to be one long-ass cutscene. I assumed there was going to be, like, fights and some action, and not just 1 2-second quest. So, you didn't really miss much. We just did, we did the Jojo thing, and then we did this, and it's just been this one quest, this one prerequisite quest about the wedding that's going on in Inazuma. So, we'll continue tomorrow. Let me double check my schedule really quick before I say that, but I'm pretty sure I can stream tomorrow. Let me open up my calendar. Beep, 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 beep. Tomorrow's the 15th. So, yeah, tomorrow, I'll be able to stream, during the day again. It'll probably be earlier than today's stream. It'll probably be, like, midday or late morning. But I work tomorrow the night shift at my human job. So I'll be doing it an earlier stream tomorrow because I will have to be at work by 5 p.m. So between getting ready and commute and everything, I'll have to be done before, probably 4. So it'll probably be like maybe an 11 a.m. or noon stream, and it'll probably be fairly short, but it'll be better than nothing. And then I'll see what I can do with streams the next couple of days because we have big things going on at my day job for this upcoming week. I'm still waiting to hear back from my 2 interviews about these other jobs. One of them is requiring a full, massive background check, so that's what it's kind of waiting on the first job. And if I get either, they're both going to be full-time and they're both going to be day jobs, like Monday through Friday. So my stream schedule will change no matter what job I get out of the jobs that I've been interviewing for, and they're not remote, they're both in person. So I can't even squeeze a cheeky midday stream in. But yeah, we'll see what happens when that happens. I'll keep everyone posted. If you were not aware earlier today, I started migrating my Twitter account. Same handle, so it's just a new account. I'm gonna start purging my private account to just friends and mutuals and stuff. So if you're somebody that I talk to outside of Twitch chat, then chances are you're fine. If you're a person who's just like a casual viewer or wants to know when I stream, go follow my Twitter account at holdthatghost on twitter.com. That's where I'll post my stream-related specific things and schedule changes and Twitch-related updates and such. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't think anyone I follow is on right now. Let me double check before I sign off. Oops. Where's my little raid button? Okay, raid button. Let's see if anyone's on. I doubt it. Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's on. Let me manually search a few people. Nope. Let's see. Ugh. Let's see. I'm always scared to click on randos because sometimes we have such a bad rep with that. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to scroll through some randos real quick. Let's try this person. Will it show me their thing first? Oh, let's try somebody else. Let me hold on. Let me go into the Twitch search because I am not having luck this way looking at people. Yeah, thanks for lurking, Cap, and for hanging out when you could. I know meetings are always fun. Let's see. I'm gonna see if there's someone to raid. Let's see. Oh my god. You ever go on like the Twitch homepage and you see a thumbnail and you're just like, oh god. Oh god. Like there's some big Genshin streamers, but I don't want to raid a big streamer. I'm gonna try and find somebody playing the Genshin. I'm still salty that I missed the mail time demo. I can't believe I fucked that up. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Paper cuts art, 16 and up. Why is this coming up under Genshin? Is this... It doesn't look like Genshin, but maybe it isn't. It's just on a weird pause screen. Okay, we're gonna try this person. Let's see. 2 Z's. So we're gonna read Paper Cuts Art. Yeah, subscriber only chat, but that's okay. Hope you have a good day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. It'll be early in the day. We'll continue Genshin. Have a great night. Take care of yourselves. Thank you for the raid, everybody. Thank you for the follows. And I'll see you tomorrow. John A.